What is going on, everybody? Fours up, and welcome to the first ever UCLA football watch along here on the GAV YouTube channel. Go Bruins, everybody. If you don't know who I am, my name is Gavin Carlson. You probably know me as the former writer, reporter for the Daily Bruin covering UCLA football, men's and women's basketball, and I am now not only a part of the Locked On Podcast Network, where I will be doing a post-game show after the game on a different YouTube channel, but this is my very first video on my very own UCLA Sports YouTube channel. So please, if you are here, if you are new, hit that subscribe button. We are literally starting this channel from scratch, literally just started it yesterday, created it. Hope you like the branding. I think it looks pretty good. I got the scoreboard. The clock will be running throughout the game. You have my score prediction there on the bottom left corner. I've got UCLA winning 35-17. Let me know if you agree, if you disagree. But yes, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. Leave your comments. Let me know how you found this stream. If you're from my Twitter X, if you know me from the Daily Bruin, if you've never heard of me before, join or leave comments. Let me know how you're finding this one. Shout out to everybody in here. Really appreciate all of you. This is going to be a really fun stream. I promise you that. We're going to be breaking down everything in this game, the beginning of the Deshaun Foster era, the beginning of the Big Ten era. It's going to be a great time. So let me know what your score predictions are for this game. If you don't know how this is going to work, if you don't know what a watch along is, I'm here the whole game. Hopefully we're going to be synced up. You know, obviously I'm watching the game. Hopefully you are as well. And so you're going to see this clock here on this side and it's going to be running. I'm going to try to keep it as close to the actual game clock in the actual game, so you know where I am, you know what I'm reacting to. But obviously I'm going to be talking to you, okay? I'm going to be saying, oh, it's third down, here's my thoughts, all that. So should be fun. We see a couple people in here already. Shout out to you. Oh, there's Tony. What up? He says, we are so back. Production value is crazy. Yeah, I hope it looks pretty good. I think it does look decent, if I do say so myself. This should be interesting, all right? My first time using this software, my first time streaming for 3.5 hours straight. It's going to be chaotic, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. The only red thing I have with me, other than the background, which, disclaimer, it's been a crazy day for me. The same way that college football in 2024 is all about change. My life right now, all about change. We're not going to make this about me, I promise, but we've got 3.5 hours to kill. I literally just picked up keys for my new apartment that I'm moving into tomorrow, like a half hour ago. I'm moving in tomorrow morning. So this will be the only time that you see this background, this setup on this channel, starting literally Sunday and Monday when I start making videos. And of course, when the next watch along happens for the Indiana game, the background will look a lot different. I'm just going to tell you right now, it's going to look a lot better, okay? So be on the lookout for that. But in the meantime, I do have my setup that I've been using for Locked On. I do an Angels show every day. That's why I got that behind me. You see the UCLA there in the back, top left of your screen. But yes, it'll be the production value. If it's good now, just wait until the next watch along and just wait until my next video. Really excited, man. Enough about me, enough about this. I know it's kind of a unique, it's a unique thing. It's my first ever stream, so I had to introduce it a little bit. But let's talk about this game. UCLA, the beginning of every era you can think of. Chip Kelly is gone. I don't know what the final score of that Ohio State game was, but that took a while. Chip Kelly is gone. Deshaun Foster is here. Eric Bieniemy. I'm really interested to see what we're going to see from this offense with Eric Bieniemy. New defensive staff as well. So many new faces. The offense, the skill players, you should know them all. Ethan Garbers, of course. He'll be handing the ball off primarily to TJ Harden. I'm hoping to see some Keegan Jones today. Really, one thing that did not make sense to me all last year is no Keegan Jones really used at all last year. I spoke to him in the spring, talked to Keegan Jones about his decision to forego the transfer portal after he jumping out of it, even had the decision to transfer, but he decided to stay at UCLA. So I actually talked to him. I had an article about that. It's still on the Daily Bruin website. I know I'm not affiliated with the Daily Bruin anymore, but I'm hoping to see Keegan Jones. He's way too talented to not get the ball. The receiving core, I know there's been a lot of talk. Oh, is Logan Loya not a starter? Logan Loya is a starter. I know the depth chart said certain things, but I think Logan Loya is a starter. He's a slot receiver at the end of the day. Yes, if we're coming out with 2 wide receivers, is J. Mike on one side? Maybe it is Rico Flores on the other. He's more of a big body outside receiver. If we're talking slot receiver, of course it's Logan Loya, so he's still a starter at that position. Don't think otherwise. Maliki Matavao, of course, will be the tight end. Some news about the offensive line we'll get into later, but I'm really looking to see a couple things. What is the tempo? What is the play style? What is the run pass, ratio? So there's so many unknowns. Is Ethan Garbers going to look familiar with this new playbook, with this pro style scheme? He was talking earlier in the offseason about forgetting the plays, trying to memorize the long verbiage of the plays and of the formations and everything. So I really want to see how smooth the offense looks with the new system. I want to see how much running are we going to get? It's Deshaun Foster, one of the best running backs in UCLA history. Is he going to run the ball like 50% of the time when most teams are running it 40% of the time? Is he going to trust Ethan Garbers? And you see my score prediction there, 35-17. Obviously, UCLA is favored by 14 or so. I would like to see a 2-score win. That would make me feel satisfied. But more so than that, of course you want to win. I want to see, though, how the offense looks above all else. We know the defense, the secondary, some new faces, some familiar faces. Really want to see our corners. I think that's going to be a strength this year. The linebacking core as well. Kane Medrano, Oladejo, about as strong as it gets there in the linebacking core. I think they'll be just fine. I know the front seven, there's a lot of questions with Darius Musau gone, with Liatu Latu, with the Murphy twins, all of them gone. So there's a lot of things to watch. So yeah, it should be real fun. Let me know in the comments how everything is looking. I know this is my first time going live, so I hope the quality is all good and all that. It's my first time. If you see me looking down on my phone, it's because I'm going to be... Look at Deshaun Foster walking in with the floral action going on. Love to see it. I'm going to turn on the volume a little bit on the broadcast. I do want to hear what they're saying. You shouldn't hear that, though. Let me know in the comments if anything is wrong. Everything should be okay, Jose. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. In case you're wondering what I'm wearing, I'm, of course, rocking the jersey. It's a number 1. It was Deshaun Foster. Now I guess it's a J. Michael Sturdivant. Or not Deshaun Foster. It was a DTR jersey. Now it's a J. Michael Sturdivant jersey. And I have big expectations for him this year. I had big expectations for him last year. It did not work out. Hopefully it works out a little bit better today. I'm just going to quickly check and make sure everything is good with the stream. So yeah, it should be real fun. All right, looks like the stream is working all good. So let's do this, baby. Let's do this. Excited, man. Excited. New era is here. New era is here. Once again, like I was saying before, we are going to be using this scoreboard system here, so be on the lookout for that. The play clock or the game clock, I'll have it. I'll try to sync it as best I can. Of course, it stops on every incomplete pass and out of bounds, so it might be off by a couple seconds, but for the most part, it'll be accurate. Of course, the score will be accurate. I've got some graphics when they score touchdowns and all that stuff, so it should be fun. It should be fun. Announcers yapping a little bit. Please hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel. I assume, unless you came from my ex and know me, it's probably new for you. So hit that subscribe button. Would really appreciate that. Let me know what you want from this, too. This is about you guys. Let me know what you want. Do you want me to talk more? Do you want me to talk less? All that type of stuff. Let me know. I am all ears. If you see me looking to the right, it's because I got my other laptop. I got my laptop here. Monitor is what I'm looking at straight ahead. But let's do this, man. Let's do this. Big Bruin changes. Deanton Lynn gone, of course. That one really hurt. Akaki Malau. I don't know how to pronounce his name, I'll be honest. I got to figure that out. But Eric Bieniemy, of course. There they are in the white with the gold pants, the gold helmet. Man, I miss this team, man. Let's go. Let's do this. There he is, Deshaun Foster, white t-shirt, black hat, some boos as we come out, and the announcer's already saying the representatives of the Big Ten. That's going to take some getting used to as well, isn't it? Should be fun, though. Should be fun. I'm excited, man. I know you are. I know we all are. Let's do this. Let's do this, man. Cracking open the Alani New. Yes, I'm a caffeine drinker for sure. $35-17, that's my prediction. Let me know yours. Let's do this, man. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I think I've said it about 1,000,000 times. Gotta have all the tabs open. Gotta have them all open. If my computer doesn't explode by the end of this stream, then that is the biggest success of all. Please also make sure you head over to the Locked On Sports Los Angeles YouTube channel right after the game. I will be live there. That is my actual job. Podcast network I'm a part of. I'll be doing my 30-minute post-game show just like I do after every Angels game, just like I do after every Rams game. So please go flood that stream right after the game ends. Of course, I'll be here talking to you throughout the game, and I will remind you to go check that out. But yes, that is what is happening after the game, but I'm here throughout the entire game, so make sure you stick around. It's going to get a lot more fun throughout this one, folks. Oh, what are we expecting from UCLA? What are we expecting? Like I'm saying, I really am. There's just so many unknowns, which is why this game is so fun. What's the tempo going to be for the offense? What's the run-pass ratio? Are we going to be under center a lot? Are we going to be in the shotgun a lot? How is Eric Bieniemy going to adjust to the college system, to the college landscape? There's just so many
Garber's in the shotgun. Good rush. Garber steps into it.
All right, I think you can hear me now. We knew there was going to be some stuff. We knew there was going to be some stuff. The first live stream. We knew it. You should be able to hear it. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony. Tony, appreciate you, buddy. We haven't seen a run yet from a running back. Power I. Nice. Showing some physicality early. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, no Garrett DeGiorgio, so it's Nico Prongus in at right tackle. All right, you can actually hear me now. That was, of course, we knew that was going to happen, didn't we? All right, the clock should be just about synced. Third and 5, first test for this UCLA offense in the shotgun. Garber's looking to his right. Fires. A lot of contact. No flag. So it's looking like UCLA is going to punt on their first drive of 2024, the first drive of the Deshaun Foster era. Interesting, interesting. Let's see what happened here. There's a lot of contact, it looked like. Nope, never mind. Just a complete slip. That's a bump. That throw looked a little high, I'm not going to lie, from Ethan Garber's either way. Nothing crazy on the first drive in terms of play calling or anything. I like the first play read option from Ethan Garber's, letting the whole country know, hey, this guy, he can run. The punt is awful. Awful. Jeez. Don't like to see that at all. 13-17 on the game clock. We'll update that. Of course, that is hilarious that I was talking to myself for half of the stream. Just knew that was going to happen. Knew that was going to happen. I will be tweeting throughout this game, of course, so if you see me typing away, that's why. Rolling left is the Hawaii QB as they get their drive starting, and he scrambles for a couple. Oladejo able to force him out. Let's see what the defense looks like. The big question, of course, the D-line. No Leatu, no Murphy twins. Jay Toya is there. Gary Smith, the second, or the third at D-tackle. So the backup D-tackle with Jay Toya. We'll see. This was the most pass-heavy offense in all of college football last year, Hawaii. But they have technically back-to-back runs after the QB scramble. Somehow Oladejo doesn't have a helmet, and he still makes the tackle. Jacob Busick, Jay Toya, Keanu Williams, and Devin Alpew. I don't even know how to say that last name. I think the linebacking core is just fine. I know Darius Muasau was great, but Cam Medrano, Oladejo, and Ali Kaiho, if he can stay healthy, is great. And I like the secondary as well. Jalen Davies and Devin Kirkwood, a lot of experience there. Not always the best experience, but a lot of experience there nonetheless. I think they'll be just fine this year. The safeties, that's going to be an interesting thing to look at. 3rd and 8 for Hawaii. A blitz. They're able to swing it out, but absolutely nothing there. And a great tackle by Brian Addison. Love to see that. What a start. You send pressure, you force a quick throw out, and then you make the tackle. Open field tackling. Beautiful. Let's see. Oh, my goodness. A fake punt by Hawaii. Unbelievable. Oh, man. We know how much of an issue UCLA special teams has been. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Oh, brutal. Hawaii in the shotgun, quick throw. It's zone from UCLA, and they're able to pick up 7 or 8 on first down. Don't love to see that. Oh, Jai, what up, boy? He says, got to give live updates. I can't watch the game while I'm driving. All right, I got you. That's why you're here. 2nd and 2 for Hawaii at the 42. They're in the shotgun once again. Running back to his right. Not a good screen throw. And yet he's able to pick up the first down. Oh, man. Oh, man. That fake punt. If they go down and score and they go up 7-0 and put a lot of pressure on this UCLA team, that fake punt is what we'll remember. Oh, man. Come on now. Respond. Crazy news in the sports world. Seeing the Ricky Parasol stuff. That's kind of crazy. Hopefully he's okay. All right, 1st and 10 for Hawaii at the 40. 3 rushes, 3 passes. They picked up 34 yards. Of course, the big play was the fake punt. And there is another quick throw in zone. Looked like we dropped the right end into coverage. That didn't work too well. Another 7 yards. UCLA sitting in zone and Hawaii taking advantage. Let's see some variety from the defense. 2nd and 1. And again, another short throw. There's nobody near him. And Hawaii is in the red zone. Looked like that was actually man-to-man. Yeah, they sent... Yeah, this is not looking good early. Jai asking how we're looking this year. Well, not a great start. We'll leave it at that. Come on. 5 of 5, 32 yards for the Hawaii quarterback, Schrager. Picking apart this defense early. Shotgun, another throw. Under some pressure. Throws up a wobbly one to a wide open guy for a touchdown, Hawaii. Oh, man. Wow. Wow. Barely got the throw off, and there's no one near. Early takeaways on the defense. I'm not just going to say, oh, they're terrible or anything, but main concern for me, you run zone a bunch of times, give up just short passes pretty easily. The one time you run man, you give like 15 yards of cushion for a completion, and then there, I don't even know what the coverage was because there's no one within 10 yards of the guy who scores the touchdown for Hawaii. It's 7-0. I can update that on the scoreboard, show off the graphics a little bit, although this is not really the team I wanted to do it for. It's a touchdown for Hawaii to make it 7-0 Hawaii. Look at the graphics there. At least give me some credit for that. That looks pretty good, right? Shout out OBS. Fake punt kills UCLA early. Oh, man. Alrighty. Oh, man. We're going to learn a lot about UCLA really early in this one is what I'm tweeting out. Adversity already. Wow, 7-0 in a matter of 8 minutes. UCLA goes not 3 and out, but only 1 first down, punts. Hawaii is held to a 3 and out, but then how about a great call, a great fake punt. But man, oh man, from there on, the defense did not look good. Concerns already. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate it. The graphics, I think, are good and should be good. The background is what is going to look a lot different in literally a day. I'm moving into my new apartment tomorrow. So, I mean, it's going to take me a couple days to move in, but yeah, it's going to, I'm promising you, the background is going to look fire. And it's not just going to be live streams. There's going to be videos. There's going to be podcasts. We're going to have guests on this channel. I'm telling you, I promise you, this will be the place to be for UCLA fans. There's a lot of great UCLA content out there. Got a lot of respect for a lot of people in the space. Will Decker, LA Football Network, of course, everything the Daily Bruin does, the LA Times, Bruin Report. My colleague in the Locked On Podcast Network, Zach, does a great job with the Locked On UCLA podcast. But in terms of consistent videos, not podcasts, but consistent videos, this is going to be the place to be. Also, I don't think anyone has ever done a UCLA watch-along until me. So that's the type of stuff we're bringing. Nobody there. They show the replay just... They run a simple cross pattern. It looks like Ali Kao is the guy who made the mistake. He kind of got bumped by the official, but let's not blame it on that. He wasn't going to catch up to that guy anyways. Concerning stuff already. Let me know if you can hear that fan. I have a fan going on behind me. I just put on because it is boiling in my room. Keegan Jones will not get a chance to return it. So let's see. Some adversity already for this team. Man, oh man. Deshaun Foster, what's the demeanor? Doesn't look nervous or anything. He's looking down at the card. Interesting. We'll see what he's doing because obviously we're so used to Chip Kelly calling plays. He will not be calling plays, obviously, Deshaun Foster. So we'll see what he does. Garber's coming back out. If you follow me at all, you know how I feel about Ethan Garbers. I think he is solid. I don't think he is stellar. I don't think he's amazing. So we'll see. Hands it off to TJ Harden. We finally get some TJ Harden, but nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Man, oh man, adversity already. Leave it to UCLA, man. Ah, man. My computer's not exploding. I'm pretty impressed for this little Apple Mac laptop. It's working all right. All right, single back formation. Titus comes in motion. They fake the jet sweep. They give it to TJ Harden. A lot of space. We got to get used to seeing single back. And it looks like some scrap going on. I love it. I'm tweeting right now. I like the look of the offense. Wow, another personal foul on Hawaii. They are fired up for this game, a little too fired up. A second personal foul. 15 yards for free. Boy, we need that. I got to remember how to spell Bieniemy. I formation. Oh my goodness. I'm getting way too excited. I'm a formation nerd. They came out in I formation with Harden at fullback, and then they motion out Keegan Jones. Oh my goodness. Craziness going on in this game already. Everything about that was great until it wasn't. Come out in I formation with TJ Harden at fullback, Keegan Jones in the backfield. Then you motion Keegan Jones out to wide receiver. TJ Harden goes to the right of Garbers. It ends up being a regular shotgun. And we get a PI call. So the Big Ten refs giving their Big Ten team some assists early. Keegan Jones runs a quick slant. He stumbles. Oh, yeah. Way too early there. Contact. Obvious PI. Single back. Whole lot of motion. A fake end around. A screen for Harden. I love the pre-snap stuff, but the results aren't there. Come on, we need some results here. I'm gassing up Eric Bieniemy's formations, pre-snap stuff, but we need some results. There's a nice cool route strike from Garbers to Titus. 2nd and 12 becomes 3rd and about 4 or 5. You love to see that. 3rd and a long 4. Come on, Bieniemy, show me something. Show me something. Shout out to everybody in here. Big 3rd down. 3rd and 4 for UCLA. Feels like 4 down territory at the 39-yard line. Only 3 first downs for UCLA so far. 2 of them by penalty. Garbers in the shotgun. Plenty of time. Looks, fires. Caught down the field. Carter Shaw, of all people, with the biggest play of the game so far for UCLA. Wow. 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 Okay. 1st and goal, or not 1st and goal, 1st and 10 at the 12. I don't see Logan Loya, so maybe I was completely wrong. Logan Loya nowhere to be found in this game. Really interesting. Shotgun, Garbers looking, flags everywhere. Garbers running around. Now he'll fire to the left side. Incomplete on the sideline, looking for J. Mike. We'll see what the flag is. We'll see what the flag is. The ref's talking. It's a big call. It's a big drive for UCLA. Let's not over-exaggerate, but it is a big call. Penalties on UCLA. They're looking at the Hawaii bench asking what they want to do. That's not good. Hawaii declines the illegal shift penalty on UCLA. A lot of pre-snap movement and stuff, which I love. Trust me, I love, all right? But I would like to see it result in, better success. Shotgun from UCLA. Titus and J. Mike out there on the left. TJ Harden in the backfield. They'll hand it off to TJ Harden. Another pre-snap penalty and nowhere to go for TJ Harden. Loses a couple. We'll see what the flag is, but boy, is this becoming a bit of an ugly start for UCLA. Oh, it's offsides on Hawaii. We'll take that. We will take that. We'll take it. Hey, we'll take it. We need everything we can get right now. I like the fact... I'm weird, okay? I like the fact that there's some adversity right now. I think it'll make UCLA better. But at the same time, it is a bit concerning how this game has started. So let's get it right back to 7-7 so we can see how this team responds to some of this adversity. Shotgun 2nd and 5. We see Logan Loya finally out there. He's in motion now. Keegan Jones in the backfield. Garbers looks, so immediately throw it to Keegan Jones, who fumbled the football. But another flag. I think they're going to... Okay, it's an incomplete pass, and I think they're going to get targeting. Manuma is furious at the call. We'll see. Wow, they're calling targeting. Quick's throw to Garbers in the flat. The linebacker coming in. It's not helmet-to-helmet contact. The linebacker leads with the shoulder, but hits Keegan Jones square in the head. So, I think this is under the rule book. I think this is targeting. Keegan Jones is a defenseless receiver, and he gets a shoulder to the head. Can I just say, by the way, the graphic for CBS, scoreboard graphic is awful. Tell me how I have a better scoreboard on my live stream than CBS has on their TV broadcast as a corporation. I don't know what that scoreboard is, but mine literally looks like identical. Okay, Gene Steratore, who I do like. I don't like every official rules analyst on broadcast. I do like Gene Steratore. No targeting. Okay, so like Gene Steratore said, he said shoulder-to-shoulder contact. Joseph said, thoughts on Gene Steratore? There you go. I just gave it to you. I actually like Gene Steratore. I love Mike Pereira. I actually got to meet Mike Pereira during my Fox Sports internship. I love Mike Pereira. I hate Dean Blandino. All right, I'm just going to come out and say it. I hope I never meet him and get roasted, but not a fan of Dean Blandino. All right, here we go. Big play. 3rd and 5 at the 7. Logan Loya on the field. Again, this is becoming kind of a thing to look at. I think this is the best 4 receivers for UCLA. The tight end. Garbers in shotgun, rolls out. No flag on the play. Garbers still rolling out, fires. Intercepted. Oh, my. Well, boy, oh, boy. This is not looking good, folks. Quickly becoming a disastrous start for UCLA. Okay, the announcer just called Ethan Garbers Chase Garbers. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh. Yeah, for real. Wow. This is, wow. Not good. Not good. Not good. Shout out to everybody in here. We got 7 people in here. Let's get this to double digits, man. I am not expecting big numbers at all for a YouTube channel that was created yesterday. Has 22 subscribers. So shout out to the 7 people in here. The goal is to keep you in here, all right? That's the goal. Oh, man. Horrible pick. This has always been my take on Ethan Garbers. This guy is a great pocket passer, or he needs to be a great pocket passer, because he does not give you enough athleticism, right? He gets out, he rolls out here. It's just a type of interception you expect a guy like Adante Moore to make. A young, kind of improvising style, not a controlled veteran pocket presence like Ethan Garbers. Not a good start. Not a good start at all. Oh, man. Whew. I'm starting to feel nervous, man. You cannot lose to Hawaii, man. You cannot do this to me. I'm going to turn a couple more fans on. It's scorching in here. Let me know if the fan is coming into the microphone at all, and I will turn it off. Let me know. Justin Martin time when? Jose asks. Never, unfortunately. Not unfortunately. Garbers is a guy, okay? Let's not... For once, after what we experienced last year, I just want a year where we just know Garbers is the guy. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. At least the Indiana ticket price will plummet. Oh, come on. We can't do this already, guys. We can't do this already. Let's look at this replay here. Garbers rolls out to his right. There's just way too much traffic in the end zone. I don't know which... Okay, he's trying to throw it to T.J. Harden late. And there's just way too much traffic to try to make that throw. Let's see UCLA's defense. Let's see if it gets more aggressive here. We do send pressure, but he still has plenty of time. They pick it up nicely, and then an awful throw from the Hawaii quarterback. UCLA sends pressure and does not get home. That's concerning. The receiver was open. The throw was not great, though. I'd say early tests not being passed by UCLA in any regard. Let's be honest here. Concerning stuff. All right. Bruins blitz again, and a good throw. A first down for Hawaii. Nothing working for UCLA defensively so far. They're blitzing. It's getting picked up. They're dropping in zone. It's getting picked apart. Yeah. The zone defense is being picked apart. I would like to see some man-to-man, some aggressiveness. See if Hawaii's receivers have the talent to beat you outside. Because right now they're picking apart the zone coverage. Go ahead, leave a subscribe, leave a like if you are new, or leave a like regardless. Subscribe if you're new. Trying to grow this channel, man. It's going to get real exciting here. We're going to have videos throughout the week, live streams for every game. Deep shot from Hawaii and PI. Oh, man. This is getting real bad, folks. Henderson got burned. Didn't really get burned a ton. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. I have to remember I'm doing a live stream. I can't go silent when things go poorly. First and 10 for Hawaii at the 47-yard line. Shotgun, they will continue to throw it. It's a quick screen, a nice play there. We'll take it. KJ Wallace making a nice play on the outside. Loss of a couple. Hawaii has not had success on these horizontal throws. They've had a lot of success on just short throws in the middle of the field and zone coverage. But on the perimeter, UCLA is looking okay, which I'm not surprised about. I like our secondary. I think Jalen Davies and Devin Kirkwood, with another year under their belt, can become an elite outside corner combination. The safeties are a bit of a question mark, but Brian Addison already had a great play. There's a great play there. 2nd and 11, quick screen to the left. And Hines fumbled the football! And UCLA didn't get it in time. Oh, man. It falls out of bounds. Brutal start. Oh, man. Oh, man. Hines did fumble. How? Oh. Kirkwood, how do you not grab that? Kirkwood's got to grab that. Third down. Big play here. Huge play for UCLA. You got to get off the field here. You got to get off the field. 3rd and 4. Under pressure. Drilled as he throws. Incomplete, but a flag. Are they going to call roughing here? Please no. Please no. Don't do this to me. It's on Hawaii. All right, UCLA is going to get off the field. My mother says the refs are flag happy. I agree. I agree. Quarterback got drilled there. Oh, gets his legs twisted up on the landing. Oh, that is a brutal fall for him. We'll look at that. Don't want to wish any injuries, but UCLA needs all the help they can get right now. He is in a lot of pain, and rightfully so. Brutal twist of the knee there. UCLA, interesting. They accept the penalty on 3rd and 4. Should be 4th and 4. Instead, they take 3rd and 9. I don't know if I like that. Based on what I'm seeing from UCLA's defense so far, I would just say if it's 4th down, you hope you get one play. You get one stop. Now you got to get 2 stops, technically. Timeout for Hawaii. They're going to see what's going to happen with the quarterback situation here. Early takeaways, concerning. Can't lie, concerning indeed. Scoreless first quarter for the offense. You get inside the 10 and you throw a pick on 3rd down. The touchdown drive for Hawaii, a little bit of a fluke because they do have a fake punt that works out really well. You're not expecting a fake punt on the first drive of the game. But the defense hasn't looked good otherwise, let's be honest. They blitz, it's getting picked up. They drop in zone coverage. They're giving up holes, man-to-man a couple times, getting beat. The only time they've looked good is on those horizontal quick screen throws. The secondary's been able to swarm and make some nice tackles. But yeah, offensively, I love what I'm seeing in pre-snap stuff from Eric Bieniemy. Single back formation, pre-snap motions, fake end-arounds, that kind of Kyle Shanahan, Sean McVay style. Love seeing that. And then come out in I formation with TJ Harden at fullback, Keegan Jones in the backfield, and then you quickly motion out of that, turn it into a shotgun formation. Love it. Love it all. What I don't love is the fact that without a couple personal fouls from Hawaii, UCLA only has like 1 or 2 first downs. And then, of course, the interception. Joseph in here spewing Dodgers propaganda. I don't want to see none of that. Don't want to see none of that. Didn't even know. Wait, they did say back to back to back. Oh, man. Oh, man. Good for you, Jose. Good for you. If you are new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I know this is a live stream, but we will have all sorts of videos coming at you all year long. Tony asking if we're getting a 5:30 a.m. Chelsea watch along. I don't think we are. I don't even know if I'm getting up. I'll be honest. Normally, I am waking up at 6 a.m. for every Chelsea game, but I have to do a move-in to an apartment all day, starting at like 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I might need those couple hours of sleep. The announcer saying that Deshaun Foster made a mistake. He did not make a mistake. He intended to accept the penalty. He'd rather see 3rd and 9 with the shaken up quarterback than 4th and 4. UCLA showing pressure, showing double A-gap pressure. They do send it all. It gets picked up, though, but the throw is nowhere. Hawaii wants a PI. They're not going to get it. A lot of pressure from UCLA early, and they get a big 3rd down stop. Boy, did they need that. Boy, did they need that. It didn't really get picked up. Maybe I'm being a little too harsh there, but UCLA sends 6, and temporarily at least, it looked like Kawhi was able to pick it all up. There's not going to be a fake here on 4th and 9 after they already did it once, but of course, UCLA is going to come out safely watching that. It ends up being a touchback. There we go. All right, let's see something now. Series-defining drive already? Deshaun Foster looking fired up a bit on the bench. You know there's going to be all sorts of commentary from everybody in the Big Ten circle about how UCLA's looked so far. I'm about to tweet how a lot of UCLA fans were making fun of the other Big Ten opponents for their starts to the season. Well, let's all just worry about ourselves. UCLA 0, Hawaii 7, about 47 seconds left in the first quarter. Shout out to everybody in here. The first ever watch along. We're going to get better with every stream, all right? Right now, a lot of moving parts. I'm figuring out how to keep the stream going while tweeting, while watching the game, while getting set up for my post-game show on the Locked On Sports Los Angeles YouTube channel, a part of the Locked On Podcast Network. So a lot of moving parts here, but so far everything's working out well, except for the UCLA Bruins on the field. And so that is what we need to see change the most. Let me know in the comments how everything's looking, sounding. Let me know your thoughts so far on this one. Concerning start for UCLA. Oh, man. Are they really showing the Deshaun Foster press conference? Come on. Come on, CBS. Cannot believe they showed that. I cannot believe CBS just did that. All right, let's see it. Garber slips, stumbles, then throws to TJ Harden, who's not able to make the catch. Way too much chaos going on right now. Garber's moving around just about every pass attempt. Not any sort of run game from UCLA. Really surprising, given Deshaun Foster's your head coach. Come on. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 20. Atkins in the backfield. No, he's not. What are they talking about? It's TJ Harden. Garber's under pressure. Now he'll fire deep. Should have been an interception. Tightest place defense. Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm shocked with how pass-heavy UCLA is to start this game, and it is not working. Come on. 3rd and 10. Garber's 3 of 10 with a pick. Should have been 3 of 10 with 2 picks. Barely not a delay of game. Garber's all day to throw. Fires. There we go, J. Mike. First down. Huge throw. Nice. What's the flag? Oh, and it's coming back. Oh, man. Finally, one of the better throws of the game for UCLA and Garber's is coming back. Hands to the face on the UCLA offense. This is becoming a disaster. Okay, what is this ref doing? Josh Carlin, really talented veteran for UCLA's offensive line, gets called for... There it is. He grabs the face mask. Man, this is becoming a brutal start for UCLA. No other way to put it. 3rd and 20. Garbers is going to let the first quarter end. About as bad of a first quarter as you can have. Oh, man. Oh, about as poor. About as poor of as a start to the UCLA season as we could have. Aye, aye, aye. UCLA 0, Hawaii 7 through 1 quarter. The story so far, the offense, underwhelming. I mean, the defense gives up a touchdown, but once again, a fake punt starting that drive for Hawaii. At the end of the day, the UCLA offense, I'm shocked at the lack of run game. Not only is Deshaun Foster your head coach, but TJ Harden should be one of your best players on this offense, and yet we're coming out pass heavy. The offensive line looks weak. Garbers looks like he's running all over the place. Always hard to tell in a broadcast how open people actually are, but clearly not open enough. The couple good throws, he was able to hit Carter Shaw for a first down, but didn't matter because an interception in the end zone. And then J. Michael Sturdivant, big completion there, but it comes back due to an offensive penalty. Just about everything going wrong for UCLA so far. Concerning start to all sorts of errors. Which is not good. Fourteen plays for 57 yards. Oh, man. Concerning start. Concerning. We need to see this run game. We're not going to see it on 3rd and forever. Oh, UCLA's tweeting out Carter Shaw graphics after the end of the first quarter. Oh, man. Twitter's already blowing up. Not a good start. Not good. End of the first quarter, 7-0 Hawaii. Concerning stuff for UCLA. Go ahead and leave a like, please, on this stream. Subscribe if you're new. Not only going to be live streams during games, there's going to be videos throughout the week. I'm going to be connecting with other content creators for UCLA's future opponents to do game previews with them. Going to have people on from all over the UCLA content creation space. So going to be an exciting YouTube channel that you want to be a part of. Trust me. Trying to keep the positivity a little bit. I'll be honest, there's a lot going on right now. So the emotion, maybe the energy is a little dull. I'm going to pick it up, all right? Just a lot of moving parts I'm trying to figure out, but we're going to get this thing exciting. Hunter B says, so do you think UCLA loses? Should I hammer Hawaii money line? I love seeing the betting questions. I know not everyone loves the betting. I am a betting fiend, even though I don't do it right now. But I wouldn't go that far. This game's going to be a lot closer than we might have expected. Let's see what Deshaun Foster has to say in his first in-game interview. Deshaun Foster says some adrenaline, some nerves, wants to see his guys settle in. Well, let's see it. It's hard to settle in on a 3rd and 20 to start the second quarter. Wouldn't be surprised if we just see a run or a screen here. Pretty brutal way to start a quarter. You're looking for a new start, and instead you're probably not going to do anything on 2nd and 20. Instead, Garbers looks like he's going to try to throw in 20 yards. Now he'll roll out and throw incomplete. Oh, man. Not good stuff. Not good. At the end of the day, nobody is open. Looking at these replays, sure, Garbers throwing into tight windows, making bad decisions, but guys don't look to be getting open down the field, and that's a concern. A lot of downfield pass attempts. Obviously, on 3rd and 20, you're going to get that, but The punt, awful, and then an unbelievable bounce. Wow, what a bounce. Oh. A lucky bounce on a terrible punt is really one of the... Oh. Okay, I have to stop talking and tweeting at the same time. But... a lot of people talking about Deshaun Foster accepting the penalty. I'm fine with it. It's 4th and 4. I'm tweeting while I'm live streaming. A lot of stuff. I'm trying to balance the talking. I'm responding to Ben Bolch. He said, not sure why you accept that penalty instead of forcing 4th down. I'm responding with 4th and 4 in that area of the field. Feels like an automatic 4th down attempt for Hawaii's offense. So I like pushing them back. Concerning start for UCLA. Let's see if the defense can pick things up. It certainly wouldn't be the first time in this recent UCLA football era that we've needed the defense to pick up the offense. This Ricky Pearsall news is insane. As someone from the Bay Area, not a good look. Not gonna lie. It was a signing event, and it became a robbery attempt. Prayers up for him. Anyways, let's go UCLA. Come on, let's figure it out. 7-0. Defense coming back on the field. Looks like there's a new UCLA commercial. Interesting commercial. Interesting. Wow, Ashton Janty runs for over 270 yards for Boise State. 56-45, Boise State, Georgia Southern. My goodness. All right, let's see. 1st and 10 for Hawaii. Quick throw. So much space on the outside. UCLA showing their trademark cushion defense. Wow, so the Hawaii quarterback is all booted up now. So here's how you adjust to this, in my opinion. You got a quarterback now who does not look like he can be very mobile. Make him have to extend plays. Keep sending some pressure, but also let's move that coverage up. Let's be aggressive. If you get burned over the top, but you give your D-line enough time to get there, the quarterback cannot scramble. Instead, a lot of cushion. So much cushion, and another completion for Hawaii. This is a real bad start. A real bad start. No other way to put it. Not the best throw. I wonder if the lower body injury is affecting that. Hawaii moving down the field already. 1st and 10 from the 43. Shotgun again for Hawaii. A lot of passing for both teams. Not much running. Another quick throw with the zone coverage. The UCLA's defense is getting picked apart however you like it. Deep throws, too much cushion. Short throws in between zones, working out really well. I need to see this defense, this secondary, move up a little bit. Force them to beat you down the field. They haven't done it yet. They're just picking you apart. It looks like teams going against Tom Brady in the NFL in his prime, he's throwing 5-yard passes to Julian Edelman, Wes Welker every play, and it's working because there's too much space. Too much space. Get up there, press up. Make them beat you over the top. I like our corners on the outside. Make them beat you over the top. 12 of 14. The Hawaii's offense doing the exact opposite of UCLA's. We're throwing all these deep passes, a lot of chaos. Hawaii just throwing the ball quick. Pressure there, but the pass rusher slips. The mobility okay for Schrager, and now my stream is buffering, so I don't know what happened. Come on, CBS. I need you to work here. Stream buffering. Come on. Come on, CBS. I don't know what happened. Hopefully he did not complete the pass. Somehow we're getting an ad. I'm getting an ad, of course. Love to see that. Right in the middle of a rollout for Hawaii. I gotta wait for this ad. There's 3 seconds left. What happened? What happened? What happened? Another ad? Double ad? In the middle of the play? Come on, CBS. Don't do this to me. Fortunately, don't know what happened. Waiting to see. Well, I guess Hawaii's moving the ball down the field because it resumes to a completion right away. 117 yards for Hawaii, just 57 for UCLA, and all of those yards for UCLA came on a drive that ended in an Ethan Garber's interception in the end zone. So, disastrous start. 1st and 10 for Hawaii in the shotgun. Another short throw, but it's knocked down by Ali Cajo. Ali Cajo. Nice play. 2nd and 10, 11-17 left in the second quarter. Come on, let's see something from this defense. 2nd and long. Big opportunity here for once it's not a 5-yard completion on 1st down. Big opportunity here to force a 3rd and long, maybe force a turnover or something. Come on. 2nd and 10 for Hawaii. Empty set here with a QB that's not mobile. UCLA sends all sorts of pressure and gives up another short pass. UCLA's defense not fooling anybody right now. I don't understand it. Frustrating play calling right now. You've got way too much space. There's no point in sending a blitz if you're going to give 10 yards of cushion and just give up a completion right away. 3rd and 2. Another quick throw, but this one is incomplete. UCLA able to actually press up. It's Walls who breaks it up. 4th and 2 should be interesting. All right, here we go. 4th and 2. People wondering why Deshaun Foster accepted that penalty earlier in the game. It's for reasons like this. 4th and something, under 5 in the middle of the field in college football, inside the 40, you're going for it, right? 4th and 2. Let's see. UCLA actually pressing for once, so he has to go down the field. Look, there's nobody open, and look what happens. Nice. Look what happens when you press up on the wide receivers and you actually force some guys to get open. Nice. Huge 4th down stop there. Huge 4th down stop. Look what happens when you press up. You force the Hawaii skill players to actually get open down the field, instead of just dropping his own coverage and giving up wide open completions in 1 second. Big 4th down stop for UCLA. Let's score some points. Let's score some points. Come on. Shout out to everybody in here. The first bit of content on my brand new UCLA themed YouTube channel. Make sure you leave a like on this stream. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to grow this channel, man. We are going to grow this channel. I also put up a poll earlier in the day. Go ahead and leave your thoughts on that. My question was, what do you expect from UCLA this season in terms of how many wins? Certainly right now, that over-under 5.5 is looking like the right line. It felt a little disrespectful earlier in the year or in the summer seeing that 5.5 win total, but right now you can't argue with it. It's not looking great, let's be honest. 7-0 Hawaii here. Once again, quick reminder, I am a part of the Locked On Podcast Network, and I will be doing a live post-game show after the game on that YouTube channel, the Locked On Sports Los Angeles YouTube channel. So be on the lookout for that as well. Concerning start for UCLA. Let's see if we can turn it around. One of the bigger drives of the season. Furman versus Ole Miss. We're seeing Jackson Dart. Wow, the former Trojan. It's 52-0 Ole Miss in the first half. Think USC misses Jackson Dart? I don't know. What time was that USC LSU game? That's going to be a heck of a football game. It's tomorrow at 4:30. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, UCLA in the single back. Another pre-snap motion, a handoff. Nowhere to go. Oh, my goodness. Hawaii's defense looks like they don't fear UCLA at all. They're aggressive in the front seven. They're not falling for the jet sweeps at all. You see, just bad communication on the offensive line. Really bad start for UCLA's offense in every way. TJ Harden, you can't blame him there. He's got nothing to do. He gets the handoff, and he's immediately got a guy meeting him in the hole. Concerning. 2nd and 10, under 10 minutes here in this one. Play action. Garber's rolling to his left. Looking. He throws. What a catch from Titus. What a catch from Titus. Down the field on the left sideline. UCLA somehow, just like that, inside the Hawaii 40, thanks to a beautiful throw from Garbers on the left sideline. Titus, in a tight window, makes a great contested catch on the sideline. That's what I want to see there from UCLA's offense. Still nobody open down the field for UCLA, making it really hard on Garbers. Offensive line not playing well. Guys not getting very open. And Garbers, let's be honest, he's the type of guy where you expect him to excel when guys are wide open. Of course, that's any QB, but especially a guy like Garbers who doesn't have a crazy arm, who isn't crazy athletic. Nowhere for Harden to go. Man, oh man. Down in the backfield again. Run game has been awful for UCLA so far. Let's see. They're showing the replay. UCLA in the shotgun. They try to hand it up on a count. There's just nobody blocking, guys, for Hawaii. So many free rushers, free tacklers. The offensive line is a mess. Offensive line is an absolute mess. Garbers, sideline wide open. Malika Matavao. Got to learn how to pronounce that better if I'm going to be doing live streams. 3rd down and short, though. Good job by Garbers and UCLA to pick up some good yardage on 2nd and 10. 3rd and 4. This is 4-down territory. So the run is in play here. I would like to see this offensive line figure it out. Right now, this is a one-dimensional offense because the run game has absolutely nothing going for them. 3rd and 4, shotgun here. Doesn't look like they're going to run. Really interesting motion from Titus. No run. It is a pass. Garbers throws. Oh, and it's broken up. Rico Flores there. First sighting of him. There's nobody open down the field. Offensive line is a mess, and there's nobody open for UCLA right now. Garbers doesn't look great, but there's nobody open. Contrast Garbers and what he's throwing to what the Hawaii quarterback has been throwing to. Wide open guys for Hawaii because of bad coverage from UCLA. And UCLA electing to go for the field goal? Oh, man. Okay, they're not. The offensive line, or the announcer confusing me there. A near delay of game on 4th down. Really ugly stuff. Oh, man. Really ugly start for UCLA in every aspect. Give up a fake punt to lead to a touchdown drive. Offensive line, a mess. Creative pre-snap. End zone interception from Ethan Garbers. Tweeting it out here. Really ugly start for UCLA in every aspect. You give up a fake punt to lead to a TD drive. Offensive line is a mess. Creative pre-snap actions aren't leading to open receivers. End zone interception from Ethan Garbers. Wide open wide receivers for Hawaii's offense. Nothing going right for UCLA right now. Really ugly start. Really, really ugly stuff. Concerning in every way. We're going to see what the Deshaun Foster halftime pep talks look like. We're going to see how Eric Bieniemy adjusts to his creative. I love the creative pre-snap stuff. I love seeing guys in motion every play. I love seeing those creative formations. But it's got to lead to things. It's got to lead to open receivers. It's got to lead to open running lanes. The offensive line being a mess certainly doesn't help in terms of the open running lane aspect. But there's just not open guys for Ethan Garbers to throw to. And he's certainly the type of quarterback that needs that. Concerning. 4th down and a huge one. Let's see it. Eric Bieniemy, what you got for us on a huge 4th down here? We're kicking? Oh, no. We're kicking? Oh, my goodness. 52-yard field goal from Glessner. Is no good. Oh, my God. Down 7. 4th and 4. And you kick a field goal with Blake Glessner. Oh, my gosh. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. You're down 7. It's 4th and 4, and you kick a 42-yard field goal? Oh, man. Deshaun Foster, I love you. You're a great guy. I got to meet you a couple times when I was covering the team. But, oh, man, just a head-scratching decision. You're down 7. It's 4th and 4, and you kick a 52-yard field goal. And, of course, you miss it. Hawaii running the ball. We haven't seen that from them much. Not much space. What a disaster start for UCLA. I mean, utter disaster. Oh, real concerning stuff. Real concerning stuff. This is not good. Not good at all. 2nd and 8 for Hawaii. We're approaching 7 minutes. 2nd and 8. Big run for Hawaii and a 1st down. Oh, man. Not a single thing going well for UCLA. Not a single thing. The D-line, not been great. Pass rush, not getting there. The defensive secondary, way too much space for receivers. Zone coverage or very sagging man-to-man. Offensively, disastrous. Offensive line, nobody getting open. Kelly here says he was just trying to get points on the board. I get it, but 50-yard plus field goal? If you watched this team last year, you know the field goal kicking is not a strength. It's 50 plus. You're down a touchdown. And it's 4th and 4. It's not 4th and 12. That is a no-brainer go-for-it scenario, in my opinion. 4th and less than 5, even if you're up 4 and you're trying to go up 7 with the field goal, even if you're up 7 and trying to go up 10 with the field goal, no. It doesn't matter the situation. It's 4th and 4 around the 40-yard line. That is a must-go-for-it situation, in my opinion. Missed opportunity there, and then you missed the kick. Of course you missed the kick. 2nd and 6 for Hawaii, near midfield. We really might see a goose egg at halftime for UCLA's offense. Oh, man. Timeout, Hawaii. Wow, delay a game. They didn't get the timeout off. Hawaii's not been great. Like, come on. You're losing this game, and Hawaii's not looked great. They gave you 2 personal foul penalties. Man, concerning start. Really concerning start. Shout out to everybody in here. Please leave a like, subscribe. We're going to be doing these watch-alongs for every single UCLA football game. There's going to be weekly videos as well. 2nd and 11 for Hawaii at the 44. Another quick throw. He bounces it incomplete. This team is given a lot of cushion right now. Luckily, they're not able to complete that one. Real concerning start for UCLA. My goodness. There's already people questioning Deshaun Foster. Oh, man. Third and 11. Third and 11, under pressure, and UCLA able to get home. Keanu Williams. Huge, and the quarterback is hurt. He is hurt. Wow. Wow. I mean, yeah, he was hurt coming into this drive. He's in all sorts of pain. You hate to see it for him. He's in all sorts of pain. We go to commercial. But hey, huge sack from Keanu Williams. Look what happens once again when you force this team to get open. The soft zone coverage, the extremely soft man-to-man. No. Press up. This team isn't running the ball. This should not be that hard. Press up man-to-man coverage. Have safety help over the top. Make the receivers beat you down the field. Make them beat you underneath. Don't just give them zones to sit in and make easy, quick completions. Should not be that difficult. Shout out to everybody in here. 7-0 Hawaii, the score. Just under 6 minutes left in the second quarter. Really concerning start for UCLA, but a huge third down stop. You get a sack, and as much as we don't want to root for injuries, it is a huge turning point in this game potentially. Hawaii's quarterback going down once again, looking like he's in a lot of pain. Hawaii's offense hasn't been spectacular or anything, but certainly if he goes down, not looking good for Hawaii. It's kind of disappointing, though, that it's going to take that it. We'll see. He's walking around. He looks in pain, but I'm sure he's going to continue to play this game. At the end of the day, it should not take a quarterback injury for UCLA to come back in this one. We'll see. They're wondering if it's a leg injury or getting the wind knocked out of him. No, it looks like a leg injury. 4th and 14. Hawaii will punt. 5:09 left in the second quarter. Let's get something going. Let's see what the punt situation, the punt return situation looks like for UCLA. They're going to try to block the kick. They're not going to get there. Did not rough the punter. It's a low, not good punt. And, oh, man, Logan Loya plays it horribly. Oh, man. Nothing going right. Logan Loya can't even field the punt right now. You're not giving Ethan Garbers any help. I know everyone loves to criticize the QB, but you're giving him no help. The offensive line has been awful. The running game, non-existent. Wide receivers not getting open down the field. Yes, of course, the end zone interception is terrible from Ethan Garbers. It should be 7-3. But at the end of the day, he is not the strength of this team. And we need to see more from the people around him. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. 1st and 10 at the 10. 4:53 left. Shotgun formation. Rico, Flores, Titus, and J. Mike out there. Flores in motion. Shotgun. Hawaii pressing up. Garber's under pressure. Garber's about to go down. He just flails one underhand as he's falling out of bounds. It's looking like a circus for UCLA's offense right now. Great job by Garbers to get rid of this one when he's falling down, but there's nobody open, man. There's nobody open down the field. This receiving core, in my opinion, is way too talented for nobody to be open right now. Garber's immediately under pressure, a free rusher, not able to get a lot of time, not able to give the receivers enough time to get open. Quick screen on 2nd and 10 to J. Mike. A great block there. I don't know who that was. They're able to pick up like 8 or so on 2nd and 10. The band is playing on an 8-yard completion. That about sums up how things are going so far for UCLA. I agree with the announcer, or what he's saying about us. I like our receiving core too. I think there's so much talent there. I'm shocked to not see Logan Loya. I guess that depth chart that we saw actually did mean something. This game screams Logan Loya right now to me, though. Guys not getting open. Would love to just see a nice little Logan Loya quick slant across the middle, right? 3rd and 2. UCLA taking a lot of time to get set up. They barely get this one off. J. Mike wide open on the drag route. Garbers doesn't see him, and he overthrows Jack Peterson. Oh, my. Oh, there's a flag. Are we going to get a gift? Is this roughing the passer? Oh, my goodness. Is this roughing the passer? Wow. Roughing the passer. 1st down, UCLA. Wow. Hawaii's trying to give UCLA this game, and we're still not taking advantage. Let's see this one. Garbers kind of sold it, but we'll take it. All right, 1st and 10, single back. Play action. Do we go for a deep throw here after the penalty? We do. Garbers unloads in all sorts of traffic, and it's broken up. Too much vertical passing for me. I get it. I get it after the penalty. Maybe you try to take a big shot. There's absolutely no run game. I'll tell you what's happening in my opinion. Eric Bieniemy is coaching this like an NFL game. Deep balls down the field. Taking a really long time in the pre-snap. Instead of college where it's get your guys out there, see what the defense is coming out in and adjust. We haven't seen any audibles. Harden nowhere to go. No, it's not Harden. It's Frias? Oh, man, this is just a disaster. This is a disaster. Maybe that win total 5.5 is looking correct. There is literally nothing going right for UCLA. This is starting to really aggravate me. I'm not going to lie. Didn't have crazy expectations. Sure, I had a 35-17 win, but that was more so just me not expecting much from Hawaii. Hawaii hasn't shown you anything, but we have shown even less. 3rd and 8 for UCLA. Once again, the play clock running down on every snap. Garbers barely gets it off. He's under pressure. He just chucks one up. Oh my goodness. And he overthrows Sturdivant. This is embarrassing. Wow. Offensive line non-existent. Nobody open. Everything going wrong for UCLA. The only reason they've had first downs is because of roughing the passer penalties. This is unbelievable. Oh man, I'm starting to get really annoyed. I'm not going to lie. I am starting to get really annoyed. Another flag. We've seen more flags than good plays from UCLA. Concerning. Holding on Hawaii. Oh, man. I'm furious. I'm furious. All right, come on. Defense going to have to bail out the UCLA offense like they did a lot of last year. That's how you play zone coverage or soft man. You give cushion, but you anticipate the quick, short throw, and then you go up and make a tackle. Nice job. Come on now. 2-minute warning being talked about. Yes, it is indeed new in college football. Thank you, announcer. 2nd and 5 for Hawaii. Shotgun looking. The quick throw is open. Quick hitting passes just couldn't be any more different between these two teams right now. Hawaii is getting the ball out in like 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and there's guys open. Garber's sitting in the pocket for a while or getting under pressure. The only time there's quick throws from Garbers is because he's under pressure. Oh man, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. Shout out to everybody in here so far. The only thing I'm satisfied with right now is how the stream is going. There haven't been any technical issues, which I'll be honest, I was expecting a couple. We did, I guess, have like 10 or so minutes, or not minutes, but we did have a little bit of time where my mic was not working, but everything looks to be going well now. Shout out to everybody who has joined. Leave a like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hopefully we can have a real team to watch all season while we do these watch-alongs and not what we're seeing right now. Oh, man. This is bad. Polar opposite for UCLA and Hawaii right now. Oh, man. Tweeting, you can tell whenever I'm not talking, I'm tweeting. So we're going to work on that. We're going to work on that. Maybe I just read out what I'm tweeting as I'm tweeting it, so that way it's not silence. I'm writing polar opposite offenses for UCLA and Hawaii right now. Only quick throws from Garbers are due to pressure. Otherwise, it's long developing pass concepts that aren't even resulting in open wide receivers. Meanwhile, Alabama up 42-0 at half. has open wide receivers in under 3 seconds every time. They're trying to give Hawaii a lot of credit here. I have not been super impressed with Hawaii or anything. They're just throwing quick slants and hitches to into zone coverage. Oh, a nice little shovel from Hawaii there. Able to pick up 9 on a little screen pass. This is getting real concerning. This is turning into a UCLA is going to lose this game. This started as a, concerning start, things to be worried about for next week, to, wait a second, UCLA is really in danger of losing this game. And this team is too talented to be in that situation. 1st and 10 for Hawaii at the 44. Looking, nothing open quick. Look what happens when they're, great play by the quarterback there. He got drilled, though. Jay Toya with a big hit. Oh, my goodness. Jay Toya just destroyed that guy. But look what happens. When there's not a guy open in 2 seconds for Hawaii, things get complicated. It's simple football. It's not just Hawaii. It's any offense. If you can snap, look, and someone's open in 2 seconds, you're going to complete the pass. If you have to think a little bit, if a receiver actually has to get open, it's a different story. Once again, 2nd and 8 rolling out, and the throw's incomplete. There was a guy wide open, and he still didn't even complete it, because when you have to roll out, when you have to actually improvise a little bit, things get really difficult. Probably should have been a completion for Hawaii. One minute, 5 seconds left to go in this first half. UCLA really on the verge of being shut out in the first half of the Deshaun Foster era. Minute 5 to go. 3rd and 8, huge play here. UCLA in danger of going down 2 possessions if they give up a score on this drive. Sideline throw. Hawaii thinks they made the catch. The ruling on the field, though, is that he was out of bounds. Either way, he was open. Let's see the replay here. Throw under pressure. Ball a little wobbly. Oh, it's real close. I think he got the foot down. Man, oh man. The rough start continues. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Play is under review. It's going to be ruled a completion, and it's going to go from bad to worse for UCLA. I think he got it. The game was looking like, bad start, concerning start from UCLA, but it'll be okay, to, wait, we might lose this game. Oh, man. Let's see what happens here under review. This game went from concerning start, hope we improve before Indiana, to Gene Sterator says he thinks it's a completion. I agree. UCLA could really be down 2 scores going into the half. Yep. Overturned. It's a first down. It's a huge completion for Hawaii. I still can't believe that the CBS graphic looks worse than my graphic. It's crazy. I don't know who is running the graphics for CBS. This is just brutal. First and 10, minute left in this game. Or in this first half, I mean. UCLA could really go down 10-0 or maybe even 14-0. Hawaii shows run. They're actually going to run it for once, and look at that. It takes like one rush for them to have more rushing yards than UCLA's had all game. Like an 8-yard rush there for Hawaii just to keep us honest, but it actually worked out. I'm scared to look at the stats. I am scared to look at the stats. It's officially win probability in favor of Hawaii at 63%, according to ESPN right now. Stepping up, fires, ball's tipped! And it's intercepted! Oh boy, did UCLA need that gift. Oh my goodness. Ball tipped in the secondary. There is a flag. Henderson has the interception if it stands. It better stand. It's a sideline warning on UCLA because we've been so bad that we can't even behave ourselves when things go well. But we will take it. A huge interception to keep points off the board. He was open. It's just a bad throw from Hawaii. They were gifted that. Let's be honest. My, oh my. A great catch by Henderson, obviously. But I'm someone who's watching this game, of course, hoping we win, but also analyzing the performance. And analyzing the performance, even a play like that is not anything UCLA did right other than a great catch. It's a bad throw. It should have been 1st and goal for Hawaii. Garbers from his end zone. Oh my gosh. And it's intercepted. An absolutely inexcusable play. Do I love throwing the ball from your own end zone with 30 seconds left in the half based on what your offense is showing? Based on what your offensive line is showing? No, I do not. Do I like Ethan Garbers throwing the ball when he's about to get sacked in the end zone? Yes. But it results in an interception. So it's not only going to be 10-0. We might see 14-0. I am bewildered. It's going to be 14-0 Hawaii at halftime. I'm not going to lie. The plan here at half was for us to be up a couple scores, me to give you my quick analysis, then pause the stream for like 5 minutes, go make some food, go make my dinner, come back, and then resume the second half. But wow, I might need to rant for the entire halftime at this rate. 1st and goal for Hawaii at the 5. They go for a run and a huge stand there. A questionable call from Hawaii because now you got to waste a timeout. I understand maybe a surprise run, but outside run? Head scratching. Hawaii's not been good. They were terrible, they're not terrible. They were not impressive in their first game. They've been even less impressive in this game, but UCLA has been so bad that they're about to go up 14-0. This is, oh my gosh, all sorts of bad from UCLA right now. All sorts of bad. 13 seconds left in the half. The best outcome is being down 10-0. My, oh my. This is, oh, there are no words to describe this first half. Oh my gosh. The interception wasn't even earned, really. It was a bad pass from Hawaii. And you respond with a first play of the drive, pass. And once again, what is with these long developing plays from Bieniemy? Maybe he's a little too used to having Patrick Mahomes. There's 30 seconds left. You're in your own end zone throwing the ball. Okay, if you're going to throw it, it better be a quick 3-step drop and fire. Why does it sit in the end zone, wait for long routes to develop, and then throw a pick? I'm at a loss for words right now. A loss for words. My, oh my. All right, 2nd and goal from the 6-yard line after the loss. 13 seconds left. They still have time for 2 throws, absolutely. So you need 2 stops. 2nd and goal from the 5.5. Shotgun, Hawaii looking left, throwing left. Incomplete. Ramon Henderson with a nice play there. He had the interception. Here he's able to knock this one free. He's all over him. Honestly, would have been PI in a different situation, but 2nd and goal from the 5, you're not getting that call if you're Hawaii. 9 seconds left. There's certainly time for another play. It's 3rd and goal from the 5. This could be a season-defining play. If UCLA goes down 14-0 with what we're seeing from our offense, I don't think we're going to come back and win this game. 3rd and goal from the 6. Blitz. Oladejo's clearly held. They get in there. UCLA's defense bails out the offense. Crazy that it will end up being 10-0 after all of that. Oladejo gets pressure, beating his man one-on-one at the same time that a blitz is coming on the other side. Spells disaster for Hawaii. Who knows, maybe with the loss of yards, maybe, just maybe, this kick got hard enough to where we get a miss and we get a gift. Japanese kicker for Hawaii. I like seeing that. That's pretty cool. First college field goal attempt. It's a chip shot, but who knows? Crazier things have happened. 28-yarder. Deflected, but still just barely goes through. UCLA 0. Hawaii 10 at halftime. The entire college football world is laughing at us. No doubt about that. Addison does a great job, gets a piece of it, almost results in a field goal block, but instead it's halftime. Man, oh man. Unbelievable. Halftime, 10-0. All right, I'm going to give you my thoughts. I'm going to go quickly take a break because this is a long live stream. I've been sitting down for a while. I also haven't eaten food all day. It's been a crazy day for me, okay? So here are my thoughts real quick before I take this break. Atrocious in every single way. In every single way. You are down 10-0 to Hawaii at halftime, and that score is friendlier than it should be. It should be 14-0. It should maybe be 17-0. UCLA's offense. Has Ethan Garbers been terrible? Yes. But the offensive line has been worse. The run game has been worse. The play calling has been worse. The reason Garbers has looked terrible, Ethan Garbers is the type of guy, he is going to show you exactly what the rest of your team is giving him. If Ethan Garbers is playing well, he doesn't deserve all the credit because it means guys are getting open. It means good play calls are being made. If Ethan Garbers is playing poorly, sure, there's going to be times where it's going to be him, but for the most part, it's going to be the same thing. It's going to be guys aren't getting open. If guys get open for Garbers, he's going to make the throw. If guys don't get open, it's going to look ugly. And what we have seen is two polar opposite offenses. Hawaii comes out, their quarterback snaps it, looks to a direction, and throws it there in 3 seconds. Ethan Garbers snaps, waits 5 seconds, waits for these long routes to develop, and they're not even getting open. The only times he's throwing the ball quickly is when he's under pressure and has to get rid of it quickly. The run game is non-existent. TJ Harden, 5 carries for 12 yards. Is the Garbers pick in the end zone unacceptable? Yes. Is the second pick embarrassing? Yes. But the second pick is because he's under pressure, waiting for long routes to develop inside his own end zone. The interception is totally on him. But nobody's open. And Bieniemy is impressing me with the pre-snap movement, the play actions, the fake jet sweeps and all that. But at the end of the day, nobody's getting open. You got to simplify things. Snap the ball, look to your left, quickly throw it. Snap the ball, look to your right, quickly throw it. If it's man-to-man, run some quick slants, get guys open. If it's zone, run some stick concepts, some hitches, quick throws. At the end of the day, Hawaii right now, they can press up because they're not getting beat over the top, and because they know if they can cover for 3 seconds, 4 seconds, they're going to get pressure. So how do you counter that? You got to start running the football, and you got to beat guys in press coverage with quick throws. We got to see it. Defense, I was not impressed, leaving a lot of space, giving up quick zone passes like I'm saying, but when they are pressing up, the pass rush is getting there now. You've got a quarterback who's hurt and isn't going to be able to move as well. I don't expect Hawaii to put up 2 touchdowns in the second half. I would not be shocked if Hawaii ends this game with 17 points, despite having 10 at half. But boy, we got to see something from the offense. We've got to see something. Really, really concerning stuff. I'm going to take a break, all right? I'm going to go quickly make some food. I will certainly be back here before the half begins to give some more commentary. But yes, it's a long stream and I need to go take a tiny break. We're not going to end the stream or anything. I have a nice little convenient screen that I'm going to put up while I go. I'll be back in less than 10 minutes to give more thoughts and then jump into the second half. Go Bruins have had nothing to celebrate so far. I'll be back. Shout out to everybody in here. Don't leave the stream. We will be back. Just leave a like, leave some thoughts, and settle in. Maybe go grab a drink or a beverage, or that's the same thing, or food yourself, and join me right back here in 10 minutes. Take care, everybody. I'll be right back. All right, we're back, everybody. We are back. Right in time for the second half. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Shout out to everybody in here. Let me know if you can hear me all right. Right away. Hawaii taking one play to have as many rushing yards as we had the whole darn first half. I don't know my rules about swearing. I'm probably going to try to avoid it because there's no need to. But this first half, boy, did it make me want to swear. Unbelievably bad stuff. Second and 8 for Hawaii. Nowhere to go. The defense starting to pick it up. Shout out, Tony. Thank you. Appreciate it. Huge third down right away. It's becoming like must-stop territory when you're down 2 scores and your offense has shown you nothing. It's been really bad football from both teams. Like, Hawaii's not looked good, and they're up 10-0. So that tells you about everything you need to know about the quality of football we're seeing in this game. I am munching on some food, I'll be honest. I'll chew under my mouth. Huge 3rd and 7. Must stop, it feels like, based on the state of this offense for UCLA. Bruins show blitz, and they're going to get in there. Oh, and a flag comes out. Why? Why? Tony, let me know. Can you hear the fans? I got fans going on. Let me know if you can hear them. Penalty is on Hawaii. So a 3 and out to start the half. About as perfect as things could go. But we know the issue was not the defense for UCLA in that first half. See, it's really smart. Hawaii gives up or goes with a fake punt early on. And so now UCLA has to come out and punt safe zone. Oh my goodness, though. To make matters worse, the special teams has been getting absolutely embarrassed. And this time the punt goes inside the 5. Logan Loya, what's up with you, man? You got to field a punt. I know it's a tough punt to field, but after the first couple of bounces, go get it. Let's look at the replay to see if I'm being... You know, it's one of those bad punts that works out. But let's see. Is there ever a point here where Logan Loya can... Now, I'll be honest. There isn't really ever a point there where Logan Loya can get to that one. So I'm not going to criticize him. The first one, he could have. We love seeing the punter get hyped as if he did something. All right. Well, right away, another situation where UCLA's backed up inside the 5. And they come out in the single back. Stick in pro style. They go play action, but it's a quick throw. Thank you. I know you only got 2 yards there. I know. But it is a completely different type of play. A designed, quick, short pass. That's what you do inside your own 5. That's what you do at the 50 if your offensive line is terrible. But let alone inside your own 5. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Second and 7 to the shotgun, and it's a screen. Hallelujah. Eric Bieniemy read my tweet. First down, J. Mike. Oh, and he's hurt. Oh, you're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're lying. The first good thing that's happened all day for J. Mike, and he's already hurt. Oh, man. Hoping it's a cramp here. Hoping it's a cramp for J. Mike and not some sort of sprain or anything. They're going to commercial break. Right away, couple things I like. First 2 plays of this drive. You go play action, quick pass, and then you go quick screen. Exactly what I was asking for. Exactly what I was asking for. Come on. Come on, let's turn this around. Letting out one more tweet to let people know they should come in here. Come on. Let's do this. Hopefully J. Mike is okay. All right, let's do this, folks. Let's do this. Quickly trying to finish my food so I can go back to just talking. Let's go. Come on. Show me something. J. Mike is being stretched out on the sideline. Hopefully that means it's a cramp. Hopefully that means it's a cramp. $12:23 to go in the third quarter, excuse me. Things to overcome this week, they're saying. The travel, the heat, yada, yada, yada. At the end of the day, it's not been good enough at all. Let's go. Shotgun formation, TJ Harden. They put him in motion. We're going to get a quick pass. Okay, part of this is on Garbers. The quick throw was there. It's hard to tell on a TV broadcast always, but it looked like the quick throw to the tight end was there. So Eric Bieniemy throws up a play. Let's see it on this angle. It's hard to see. I think Garbers missed one there. A pretty simple stick zone concept. Puts Harden in the flat. Oh, another offensive lineman hurt. Oh, it's going to go from bad to worse for this O-line. Oh, no. The Louisville transfer, Ruben Nije. 310-pound O-lineman, and he is hurt. This is not good. Not good at all. Real concerning stuff. Real concerning stuff. The offensive line has already been terrible, and now it's going to get worse. And this is... Oh, geez. He got rolled up on the right leg. Did not look good at all. Did not look good at all. At the end of the day, the first half, I was critical of Garbers, of course, but it felt like he wasn't getting helped out with the play calling with the offensive line. There's a play where it looked like the right play was called. It was zone. You ran a zone beater. There was stuff open. Here we get a rollout from Garbers. He's able to pick up like 6 or 7 on the carry. We'll take it. That's what you want on 2nd and 12. You pick up like 8. I'm liking what I'm seeing from Eric Bieniemy. Extremely critical of him based on the first half, but he's come out here in the second half. Quick throw in the flat, then a wide receiver screen. Then you have a zone beater that I think Garbers just misses, and then you get him in that rollout situation. He knows the offensive line is struggling. Help the O-line out. Call screens. Call rollouts. Like to see it. Let's keep executing. 3rd and 3, 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Huge play. Garbers, shotgun. Wide receiver's falling down. He's under pressure. He's able to buy time. There's no one open. And then he finds a wide open TJ Harden for a first down. Garbers took a shot to his lower leg. lower leg. But absolutely great play from Garbers. Probably the best play we've seen from him today. Rolls out a bunch, able to create time for Harden to get wide open and convert a first down on a must-have third down. Huge play from Garbers. Huge play. 1st and 10. Now we can get back in the single back. You can get back in the pro style. Would love to see just a nice run for 5 yards here. That is exactly what we see. And then some. Keegan Jones, his first touch of the game. And look at what he does. Get Keegan Jones touches. It was one of my biggest issues with Chip Kelly last year, other than an extremely underwhelming season. Keegan Jones is way too talented to not get opportunities. Way too talented, way too versatile to not get opportunities. Keegan Jones picks up a couple, and I gotta be fair with Eric Bieniemy. It's been, as we see J. Mike go in the locker room, that is not a good sign at all. So now there's some more adversity for Eric Bieniemy. The O-line is a mess and getting worse. J. Mike is now out. Garbers is not playing well. It's up to an offensive coordinator who used to be in the NFL, who used to coach Patrick Mahomes, to find a way to turn this thing around. And I have been impressed with the play calling so far on this first drive. 4 rushes, 3 passes, the right types of passes as well. 2nd and 7, shotgun. Let's see what it is. Garbers under pressure, steps up, throws deep. A lot of contact. Rico Flores will draw a PI. Love what I'm seeing from UCLA's offense to start the second half. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Let me take a bite of a chicken nugget. It's a lucky play still for UCLA because at the end of the day, the defensive back was right where he needed to be. And he just didn't trust himself when he just takes down Rico Flores instead. Part of that is Rico Flores being Rico Flores, a big body guy who is going to be tough to contest when there's, a jump ball. 1st and 10, they're back in the single back. I love it. I love it. Play action. Wants the deep shot again. He's open! Touchdown, UCLA! Rico Flores. Big time. Night and day. Night and day. Night and day. And the basic person is going to say, oh, Garbers finally just made a good throw. This was all Eric Bieniemy this whole drive. You come out, once again, you're backed up. Maybe it forced him to do it and he wasn't going to do it, but nonetheless, comes out, throw in the flat, quick screen. You run a motion zone stick concept that Garbers didn't execute. But another good play call. Then you get the run game going. But before that, you had a Garbers rollout, because once again, the O-line is not there. You can't just sit back and have 7-step drops. Calls a play action rollout. Works out beautifully. Garbers is able to pick up like 7 on 2nd and 12. You get a 3rd down conversion. That was all Ethan Garbers. Buying time. And then what? Back-to-back runs to Keegan Jones after a 1st down. You're in a formation that's a lot harder to figure out. Right? When you come out in shotgun, it's like, okay, it's either an inside zone handoff or it's a pass. You come out in single back, there's so much you can do. You can run a halfback dive. You can run a halfback toss. You can run a halfback stretch. You can go play action. You can go quick throw. You can go deep throw. You come out in single back twice. There's motion, able to create some running lanes. Keegan Jones, and get him the ball. He does well. And then you go to the play action deep shot. You get a PI call, and then you go right back to it. It's the second time. Here's a trend we can already see. I'm trying to pick up trends with Eric Bieniemy. Very conventional NFL thinking in terms of whether it's a penalty or a turnover or something. Very next play, take advantage of the momentum and go deep. That's not the first time he's done it. In the first quarter, I believe there was a defensive penalty I think so. I think he was roughing the passer, and he responded very next play with the play action deep ball. Conventional thinking, but it works out perfectly there. You get a DPI after you ran the ball a couple of times, and then with the momentum of the DPI, you go right back to it. Huge score for UCLA. Let me update the graphic. 7-0, or 7 points for UCLA, thanks to the touchdown. Boom. There you go. Oh, this way. There's the graphic. 10-7. We got a football game. Night and day. Night and day with Eric B's play calling in the first drive. On the first drive of the second half. Not just saying it because it worked. There we go. 10-7. We got a football game. And how big is that, too? The second J-Mike goes down, Rico Flores steps up. And now you can be confident that he can provide similar things to J-Mike. A tall body that can go deep. Like a 96-yard drive. Right when you need it. With your back against the wall. Let's see. Defense, you've been bailing out the offense all game. Let's hope now with some momentum, you can create another stop and let this offense go earn a lead. Come on now. Let's do it. I forgot how long football games are, man. We're like halfway into the third quarter, and it's already 7. My word. It's already been 2.5 hours. This game's going to take like 4 hours. I thought football games were supposed to be quicker in college football lately. Apparently not. Apparently not. There you go. Like what I'm hearing there. They're saying Bieniemy was just saying, take what's given to you. Exactly. Tough love, Bieniemy. Throw tipped! Oh, man. Almost an interception on the first play. Come on now, UCLA. The momentum is clearly switching. It's clearly switching. Second and 10, the defense trying to keep the momentum going. 8:37 left in the third quarter. Second and 10 for Hawaii. This offense is slowing down for Hawaii. Certainly what I like. I'm seeing corners pressing up on receivers as we go to second and 10. A nice draw call from Hawaii there, and it still didn't work. At the end of the day, UCLA is a more talented team by Hawaii than Hawaii, and it's not even close. So if you can make this team have to get creative with draws, with screens in order to beat you, that's one thing. In the first half, they were beating you on wide open throws against zone coverage when you were giving them stuff. Make them earn it, and if they earn it, you tip your cap. So you're making them earn it, and right now it's not working. Come on. Third and long. 3rd and 7. Exactly what you want to see from the defense after a touchdown. Force a 3rd and long. Now get off the field. Another blitz. Just throwing it up deep. A lot of contact. And they're going to call. There's 3 flags. All sorts of holding. It's getting a little predictable if you blitz every 3rd down. That's one thing I will say. Shout out to everybody in here. First stream of many. There will be videos coming in after that, of course, throughout the week, every week. The back behind me situation will look even better as we get into my new apartment tomorrow. All sorts of penalties on the defense. Illegal substitution declined. Pass interference declined. Roughing the passer accepted. Oh, man. Wow. Wow, oh wow. Hophew with the roughing the passer. UCLA, you did everything right there. You forced a 3rd and long after a touchdown drive. You get off the field there, and we're talking about the momentum being all on your side. Instead of first down, thanks to all sorts of penalties, some of them unforced. 1st and 10 for Hawaii at the 43. Come on. Hawaii goes to the run game, and a big hole and a gain of 8. We haven't seen much running from either team. Yeah, I agree. One thing that Hawaii is doing that UCLA is not, making adjustments pre-snap. UCLA is doing a lot pre-snap in terms of motions and all that, but it's all pre-decided, premeditated. Hawaii's coming out, they're seeing what the defense is showing them, and then they're reacting, which is more traditional college football play calling. Simple concepts and react to what you're seeing. Another tip ball. That one was just a drop. Should have been a first down. Instead, it'll be 3rd and 1. Another gift from Hawaii. Take advantage, UCLA. All right, we're all done with the dinner. So sorry for the chewing. I just haven't eaten all day. And I had to get it in there, so I wasn't going to pass out in this stream. 3rd and 1 for Hawaii. Should have been a first down conversion on the previous play. UCLA blitzing again on 3rd down. Jay Toya was getting held like crazy. I don't see a flag, and instead I see a huge gain for Hawaii. Jay Toya was getting held like crazy there. You can't blitz every 3rd down. It's 3rd and 1. It's not a blitzing down. Now let's talk about the defensive play calling. I'm tweeting it right now. You can't call a blitz every single 3rd down. Especially 3rd and 1. QB draw. Oh, man, and he gets all the way for a first down, gets crushed out of bounds, no penalty. I'm really impressed with the resilience of this QB. He's hurt. He's gotten rolled up on his leg a couple of times, and he's still moving around well. Oh, Kyle gets stiff-armed like crazy by him as well. Impressive run. Impressive run. Would love to see a tackle made there. That could have been a tackle at the line of scrimmage, but instead, Kaho gets stiff-armed by an injured quarterback. Not a great look. Not a great look, let's be honest. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 at the 14. An impressive drive from Hawaii right after UCLA's impressive drive. Oh, another run. Gain of 4. It'll be 2nd and 6 at the 10. This is a must-stop, must-hold in the 3 here. Can't go right back down 10 points after you had to do all that work to cut it to 3 with how your line has looked, with how your offense overall has looked. Come on. 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line. Huge play. I'm forgetting to update the scoreboard. Let me do that right now. Under 6 minutes to go. 10-7 in the 3rd quarter. Second and 6. UCLA aggressive in the front 7, and they're able to stuff them at the line of scrimmage. UCLA's lucky it was a run up the middle because they were really engaging up the middle there. Play action and a quick slant across the middle probably would have had them beat for a touchdown. They committed to the run, though, and it works out. 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7, inside the 15 for Hawaii. Could be a huge stand here for UCLA. Keep them to 3, keep it to a 1-score game. Loss of a yard, so it's 3rd and 7. Huge opportunity for UCLA. 3rd and 7, UCLA kind of showing a little blitz here. Throws to the end zone. Overthrew him. Is there a flag? There is not. And so UCLA's defense gets to stop. Wow. Okay. Would have loved no points, but we'll take only giving up 3. And who knows? This is a kicker whose first kick was from 28 yards and got tipped. So certainly he's not a sure thing. This one will be over 25. I might be pretty similar, honestly. I think it's another 28-yarder here from Matsuzawa. This one from the left hash, not all the way, but a little bit harder. The first one was right down the middle. Oladejo clapping. They want to get a block here. The kick is good. So it's 13-10. Hawaii. 4:12 left in the third quarter. 13-7, excuse me, Hawaii. All right. Time for UCLA's offense to do it again. Shout out to everybody in here. We have 9 people in here live. Love to see it. Please, if you haven't already, leave a like on the stream and also hit that subscribe button. There's a lot more than just watch-alongs coming on this one. There will be videos every week, multiple videos a week. We're going to have podcasts. We're going to have live streams, clearly, like this one. We're going to have guests on from both within the UCLA journalist scope, environment, world, but also content creators from other teams. I want to have a preview with a content creator from every UCLA opponent. That's one thing I'm going to do. So if you like that, I'll be honest, my energy's probably been a little low today. I'm exhausted. I'm a little under the weather. I'm also having probably the craziest week/weekend of my life. I literally move into an apartment tomorrow. So if the energy is not all the way there, that's why. I'm not going to make excuses, but I'm just telling you. But hey, let's go. 13-7, UCLA down 6. Let's go ahead and take our first lead of the Deshaun Foster era, of the Big Ten era, and of the game. I can't keep saying that every time something happens. The first blank of the Deshaun Foster Big Ten era. But hey, it's almost the end of the third quarter, and we have not seen a UCLA lead yet in any of those eras. So let's see it right now. Let's have another good drive. Eric Bieniemy, keep doing what you did last drive. Good variety, and above all else, keep it simple. Short passes, quick throws, look towards the run game a little bit more. Right now with the offensive line still banged up and underwhelming. Notre Dame, Texas A&M, huge game. 6-6 until Notre Dame runs a huge one. Wow. 13-6 Notre Dame. Impressive. Call me crazy, but I actually want to see Notre Dame play pretty well this year. I'm starting to feel bad for them with how much they've underwhelmed. Same with a team like Miami. Maybe I'm weird. And another team like that, Nebraska, but that I think is a pretty popular one amongst the UCLA community. I'd like to see Nebraska have a good year this year. All right, 13-7, Hawaii kicking off. Let's see if we can have another touchdown drive and take a lead. If we take the lead, I'm going to feel real good about us because I think Hawaii, while trailing, I don't think they have the talent to overcome it, even if it's trailing by 1. Here we go. Drinking game. Take a shot every time you see them talk about travel. Yep, we get it. Yep. All right, here we go. Garber's in the shotgun. Logan Loya finally on the field, and he's in motion. I am shocked with the lack of involvement of him. Garber's under pressure, gets away from it. Now he'll roll out, pick up at least 10. He'll pick up 15. Ethan Garber's very impressive play. Evades a pass rusher and turns what could have been a sack into 15 yards. He's looking a lot more composed under pressure. I think the pass concepts have been simplified so that when he's under pressure, he can just focus on getting away and then look up. Perfect. Good job by Garbers. He can really turn around this start with just a couple of drives. Just like that, he's up to 130 passing yards, 34 rushing. He can still finish the game with 250 in the air and a couple touchdowns. TJ Harden goes outside on a run, only able to pick up one, just nowhere to go. Anthony Atkins, first sighting of him, at least from me. I forgot to start the clock. Bad me. We're approaching 3 minutes. We'll time this perfectly right now. 3:15 on the clock. 2nd and 9 here. Big play. You don't want him to have 3rd and long, obviously. Basic football logic. Don't want 3rd and long. Second and 9, a draw. I like the call, but at the end of the day, the offensive line is just brutal. Free rusher into the backfield. Gets TJ Harden. Don't know why we're showing highlights of people tearing their ACLs from last year. CBS. Don't need to look at that. Instead, it's a massive 3rd and 12 for UCLA. All that work you put in to go and cut the lead to 3 could mean absolutely nothing if you give up 3 and then get stopped on offense. 3rd and 12. Garber's deep drop, of course, on 3rd and 12. He'll look to run again. Right at the line of scrimmage, he throws it. Rico Flores, he's gone inside the 20 to the 10. Was Garber's behind the line of scrimmage? If he was, this is another really impressive improvisation play from Ethan Garbers. And Rico Flores got open, and he had a lot of space after the catch. Garbers. Wow. Love to see it. Rico Flores is running a delayed crossing route, and that's why it's delayed for something like that. Oh, bad snap here. Garbers able to pick it up and then just throw it away. Smart stuff from Garbers there. It was a quick pass concept, but the snap was bad, so by the time he picked the ball up, all the routes were already run. You got to convert this into 7, but real impressive there by Garbers, both on the completion and then on the throwaway. Looks like he settled in. Eric Bieniemy, I hope he's just simplifying things for Garbers, and that's why it's working out. All right, 2nd and goal. Little things that are still bothering me. You get out of the huddle with 10 on the play clock. I need to see Garbers have some time because, look, now we're risking a delay of game here. 2 on the play clock. Just gets the snap off. Garbers looking to his left, under pressure again. Steps up, fires, and he throws it out of the end zone. Nobody open. Really struggling to create separation, the receivers, that is, other than when Garbers escapes. That's the only time that there's guys creating separation. Garbers is really starting to show good pocket awareness in this 3rd quarter. Steps up, avoids the sack, but he's just got to throw it over the back of the end zone again. I am not the Ethan Garbers #1 fan, but I'm also going to be completely fair with him. And I think he's been about as perfect as he can be in this 3rd quarter. It'd be a lot more perfect if you can convert here. 3rd and goal from the 8. Garbers has time, has all day, drifting to his left, has all day. Now he'll decide to tuck and run. He's not going to get there. He's going to get inside the 5, and this is go for it territory. It has to be. No, Garber's already heading to the sideline. Oh, we're so conservative. We're going to cut the lead to 13-10, but 4th and goal from inside the 5. I would love to see you go for it here, because even if you don't get it, then Hawaii's inside their own 5, and you're hoping that your defense... It'll be the debut kick for Bagani. I think that's how you say it. Yep, Bagani. The Cal transfer, of course. 22 yards. Boy, you better make this. I mean, he kicked that like it was a 50-yarder. It is good. I like Bagani. I think he's going to be good. Another impressive drive from this offense. Would have loved for it to end with a touchdown, of course, but you got to give Ethan Garbers his credit. He's really settled in. And I would like to see that turn into 7, but there just weren't guys open. There weren't guys open in the red zone. That's been the number one issue, other than the offensive line, is the lack of getting guys open. It's taking either play actions or quick throws in order to get guys open. Or Garber's escaping. The big play of that drive was Garber's escaping and finding Rico Flores after a whole lot of improvising. But I like what I'm seeing now from the offense. The defense just needs to get one stop, and I now, for once, am confident that if this team gets the ball back, they're going to score every time. Even if it's only 3, it's something. Shout out to everybody in here. Appreciate all of you. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe as well. We're going to grow this thing. I know it's going to take time, but we're going to grow this thing. Trust me. Let's see something from this team, man. Let's see something from this defense. A stop would be massive, of course. One thing I was expecting, but trying to not tell myself, is that streaming for an entire football game is tiring. Look, I watch a lot of soccer, and I watch a lot of soccer live streams. It's kind of where I got this idea from. But those games are 90 minutes with no commercials, right? This is a whole different ball game. This game started at 4:30. We're going to get to the 3-hour mark maybe before the third quarter ends, which is insane. So, yeah, football is just a different beast, man. It's a different beast for sure. I am satisfied with how the stream is going, though. I won't lie. Other than me having my mic muted for a little bit at one point, everything's been going pretty smoothly. Don't think I'm going to be able to do my Angels show tonight because this game might end at the same time, which is crazy. This game started at 4:30. This game's not ending till 8, maybe even later. Well, boy, my score prediction was wrong, 35-17. If you start this game at halftime, obviously UCLA's outscored Hawaii 10-3. I still don't know if starting this game at halftime and making that the beginning of the game, if the UCLA we're seeing right now, I still don't know if they get to 35 points, to be honest. But certainly, right now it's looking like 1st to 20 wins versus I was expecting a game 30-20, something like that. All right, here we go. UCLA kicking off after the field goal. Would have liked to see them go for it. I'll be honest, the same way I wanted to see them go for it earlier when they missed the field goal. Hawaii's going to take this one out at the goal line, and oh, man! A nice special teams play. Great kickoff coverage, and Hawaii's... Let's hear this, actually. Wow. So they're saying the Hawaii's star receiver was suspended for something that wasn't him getting arrested? Wow, sounds like he's got quite a bit going on there. More importantly, 1st and 10 from the 11 after great kick coverage. Big opportunity for this defense to turn this game around. Oh, and once again, another drop. UCLA, even if they escape with a win, they were certainly not the better team. I'm sorry. Hawaii has, maybe better team in terms of execution, but not in terms of defensive execution. There are just guys open for Hawaii. This should have been a completion. This should have been 20 yards. Wide open. The interception was a bad throw. It wasn't good defense. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter, 13-10 the score. All day to throw for Hawaii on 2nd and 10, but all of a sudden he's drilled as he lets that one go, and it's intercepted! DJ Justice got a floating ball, and he's intercepted it. Look at the defense doing exactly what you needed them to do. Exactly what you needed them to do. It looked a lot like Garber's pick. Hit as he throw, and you just let one flail. A horrible decision. He had all day, and then out of nowhere, Kane Medrano just goes in. Kane Medrano, arguably my favorite guy on the whole team. As a fan and as someone who used to cover the team. A great interview. You can tell he's passionate. You can tell he's had an underdog story. And I think he's an NFL player. I do. I think he is. Wow. And just like that, UCLA has an opportunity to go up. And not just go up 3, go up 4. Make it a touchdown game. DJ Justice with a huge interception. UCLA at the 35. There we go. Look at that. A quick throw. You come out and shotgun. You see zone coverage. You throw a quick stick to Monteval for a gain of like 15 plus. DJ Justice, the son of David Justice. We know that. I mean, we do because we follow UCLA. CBS letting the world know. I say the world as if the world is watching this game. UCLA, will they run a play? They will, and they'll run the ball. Once again, nowhere to go. I'm not one to completely abandon running the ball, but it's gotten to the point where there's absolutely nowhere to go, and it's just a negative play every time you decide to do it. I know you got to keep them honest, but it's real bad. You're telling me this team's going to have to play Penn State and try to run the ball? They're going to lose 50 yards. We'll head to the fourth quarter, folks. UCLA, an opportunity to take their first lead of the season. As we head to the fourth quarter, a huge interception. Let's do it. Come on now. Shout out to everyone in here. Appreciate it. Let's do this, guys. Come on. Let's do this. There needs to be no other outcome here other than a touchdown. No other outcome. Let's do it. Let's do it. Fourth quarter. Put your fours up. Fours up. Let's get it done. Come on. If you ask me my confidence level that we're going to win this game, it has skyrocketed. It was not, I'd say it was at like 55% at halftime because I still think we are the better team. But right now, I'd say it's at 75%. I will still be stunned if we lose this game, even though we are down going into the fourth quarter. Especially right when you get that turnover there, you're already in plus territory to take the lead. I would be shocked if we lose this game. It does not erase the fact that this has been a really first half disgraceful performance. But it's an interesting opportunity to turn a disgraceful start into a resilient comeback win. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on now. Come on. The goal is to have a review, just to keep updating you on this channel. The goal is to have a game review of this game, a video reviewing this game, up probably, ideally, any other time. It would be get it up by Sunday night or Monday morning. But it's a little bit of a crazy weekend for me, like I keep saying. Tomorrow I'm going to be moving into a brand new apartment. Monday is a holiday. I have some stuff I have to do, both social, good stuff, and also work with my other jobs. So I'd say expect a game review. Also, we do have a bye week next week, so there can be a little more time anyways. But expect in the middle of next week some sort of video, my final thoughts on this game, also previewing. We'll eventually have plenty of videos previewing the next game. I also, I want to give my season predictions and everything. And sure, it is cheating to wait after the first game happened to do all of that. But one, we had a lot of unknowns. And two, I also just wasn't in the state with, YouTube channel even being created then to do it before the game. But now, middle of the week, next week, expect a video reviewing this game. Of course, the first aspect of me reviewing this game will be a live post-game show right after this game, except it's going to be on the Locked On Sports Los Angeles YouTube channel, a part of the Locked On Podcast Network. UCLA Postcast is what it's called, the post-game show. So head on over there right after this game for my live reactions, and then you'll get a more polished video with my final thoughts on this channel in the middle of the week. UCLA starts the fourth quarter with a screen to Keegan Jones on 2nd and 12. I like the call. You're only able to get 3 or 4 yards, but I like the call. I like the call. The second lowest red zone touchdown percentage in the country last year, and we have seen no red zone touchdowns yet for UCLA. Obviously, a red zone pick by Garbers, and then a field goal on the last drive. Let's see if we can get our first red zone touchdown of the year and try to really be better than that stat last year. 3rd and 9. Garbers looking like he's not ready to snap it. He does right before the play clock expires, sitting in the pocket all day to throw. Fires to the end zone, a jump ball, and Sturdivant not able to get it, and Sturdivant looks kind of hurt. So another field goal attempt for UCLA. You get one-on-one with J. Michael Sturdivant. You get the look you want. Garbers are staring it down because that's what he wants, and he gets the look he wants with one-on-one. At the end of the day, the coverage is good, and the throw is just high as well. It had to be high, but it was too high. Bagani with now the biggest kick of his UCLA career, his second kick. The first was from 22. This is from 37. This is still a must-make, even if it's college. He was great for Cal. The kick with a horrible angle from CBS is good. I mean, the worst angle I've ever seen. But UCLA has tied this game at 13. The kicking game does not appear to be an issue this year, at least from less than 40. We are tied. We are tied. Alex Bergman says, Garbers thinks every UCLA wide receiver is a foot taller than they are. Yes, I guess. Or he says 2 feet taller. What I will say there is that is a type of throw where it's a jump ball type of play. He has the perfect guys to throw those high lasers. J. Michael Sturdivant, Rico Flores, good size. Maybe that's why we're not seeing a Logan Loya out there very much. I'll be honest, though. I am stunned that we're seeing no Logan Loya. It should have signaled the plan for Bieniemy in terms of the type of game he was going to be calling. When we don't see Logan Loya in the starting lineup on the first depth chart that's released. I just thought it was, who cares? He's not an outside receiver. He's a slot guy. He'll still be out there every time there's 3 receivers. And even if there's 2, he'll be a guy that if it's a short route, he's on the field. He really is like wide receiver 4 right now, it looks like. Looks like Sturdivant, Titus, and Rico Flores are all above Logan Loya. Maybe that's something that needs to be changed, because you can't say Logan Loya hasn't performed today. He hasn't even been given an opportunity, and he's a guy that has been so great with Chip Kelly. He's just a simple, good underneath route runner, good speed, good quickness, that is. Maybe not good straight line speed, but good quickness. 13-13, 14 minutes left. I'll change that on the clock real quick. 14:05 to be exact. Shout out to everybody in here. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a like if you haven't already. This is going to be the YouTube channel you want to be a part of all season long for UCLA football, UCLA basketball, all that good stuff. Garbers now exactly 200 yards passing. A huge UCLA debut for Rico Flores, 92 and a touchdown. He had those 2 big completions, the deep post and then the little slant that turned into a big play after the catch. Here we go. All the momentum is with UCLA, but the game is tied because you have 2 red zone trips that don't result in a touchdown. So you didn't fully take advantage of the momentum. Fair catch. So Hawaii will take the touchback. Here we go. I mean, you say it every drive of the fourth quarter, but feels like this drive will be the turning point. Either Hawaii goes down and takes a lead again, or they get stopped again, and this becomes, okay, the better team is starting to play like the better team in UCLA. It's kind of a must-score drive for Hawaii, honestly. If Hawaii doesn't score here, whether you like UCLA like we do or you don't, the likelihood is that you expect UCLA to go down and at least get 3 more points on the next drive. 1st and 10 from the 25 for Hawaii. 3 wide receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Shotgun formation, running back to his left. He looks right. It's a quick little pick play in the flat and great coverage. Brian Addison has been really impressive for me. Despite being a safety, he's getting up in there at the line of scrimmage, making tackles at the line of scrimmage. He's been great. One of the better defenders for UCLA today. Keep forgetting to hit play here. That's my fault. Little under 13 and a half or 13 and 40 seconds left in this 4th quarter. Brandon Traeger, 140 yards in the first half, under 40 in the second. 2nd and 9 from the 26. Shotgun formation again. UCLA only sends 4. He's got all day to throw. He throws it down the field. An open guy is able to go and get that one. I mean, how tall is that guy? Nishigaya, he looks like he's as tall as me. I'm 5'4". DJ Justice just got beat there on a pretty simple crossing route. When you see a guy like that who is as tiny as that guy is, you don't need to be afraid of him going over the top on you. Come on. Expect the underneath route. 1st and 10 from the 40. Hawaii with a little draw run there, and it works pretty well. They're able to pick up 4.5. Gain of 4. 2nd and 6. This is going to be the drive that decides it, in my opinion. Either Hawaii has a nice drive, they go pick up 3 or 7, and certainly it's an interesting game. If Hawaii doesn't score here, I am confident that UCLA is going to go down and at least get 3 points. Either way, at the end of the day, no matter what, this is going to be a close game. It's tied with 12 minutes left. 12:20 to go in this one. 2nd and 6 from the 44 for Hawaii. Shotgun formation once again. They've been doing it every play. They go with another handoff, another kind of delayed handoff, and they pick up 3. It'll be 3rd and 3 and a huge 3rd and 3. Let's see. It's a pretty cool story there. 3rd and 2. UCLA with the blitz. Hawaii expected it. They picked it up, but they're not able to complete it. Oh, a flag is down. Wow, they're calling PI. Tough call. Let's see the replay. Let's see if they actually call it. Holding on Devin Kirkwood. Wasn't even on the actual throw. That hurts. Yeah, it's the right call. Everybody else did everything right. See, it's becoming predictable. Hawaii literally comes out with the fullback as the running back on 3rd and 2 because they know a blitz is coming. It's too obvious. Run, and what a play by Kane Medrano. What a play. I'm telling you, he's one of the best guys on this team. I think he's an NFL talent. I really do. Kane Medrano, and him and Oladejo are a perfect complement in my opinion. Kane Medrano, a little undersized. Oladejo, about as big of a human being as you'll see. I think it's a perfect combo. Kane Medrano makes up for the lack of size with speed and pursuit. Absolutely love Kane Medrano, and what a play there. 2nd and long, exactly what you want to do. Put Hawaii in a tough situation. I totally agree, Brucey Bruce. Medrano is clutch. UCLA only rushing 3. Under pressure now, and down he goes. A coverage sack there. One thing I don't like from UCLA, very predictable. Not disguising anything. If they show blitz before the snap, they're blitzing. There, they show that they're rushing 3. They rush 3. I would like to see a little bit more disguising coverages, disguising blitzes and whatnot. Jay Toya's jersey's falling off. He's getting held so much. He's been unbelievable today. The resilience from him. And an absolutely massive play. The play of the season so far for UCLA, 3rd and 13. This is a must-stop here. You must stop Hawaii here. You cannot give up a conversion on 3rd and 13. But at the same time, you can't really give up 8 yards either. Because if you give up 8 yards on 3rd and 13, they're going to go for it. And Hawaii absolutely blows it, and there's a delay of game. Wow, what a huge mistake by Hawaii. 10 penalties on Hawaii. Hawaii has 10 penalties, and this game is tied. It's unbelievable. Wow, Hawaii is not. They're tied with the UCLA, and they have not played a good game, which is just more of a reason to be really disappointed in what we've seen from UCLA today. But it all doesn't matter if you can get this stop here. 3rd and 18. Hawaii, they'll drop back as if they're going to try to chuck one deep. They're going to unload deep. Almost an unbelievable catch, but it's incomplete. UCLA gets the stop they needed. It looked like it was going to be an unbelievable catch for a second, but they get the stop they needed. We kind of got there a little bit early, too. KJ Wallace got there a little bit early, but luckily, no PI called. I don't think it's PI. He just did get there like a half second early. 4th and 18, Hawaii will punt. The defense has been phenomenal in the second half. Another low punt. And this one, for once, isn't a great bounce. So UCLA's got it almost at the 30-yard line. Keep it simple here, man. Go score a touchdown and make us all a little less nervous. Come on, let's go. Deshaun Foster talking to Logan Loya there as we head into the break. Logan Loya, that's one of the biggest surprises for me, is that Logan Loya has not done anything. At the end of the day, this team really likes Titus. They really like Titus. And there is no way that J. Mike is not going to be wide receiver 1. And Rico Flores already looks like he's showing the talent we were hoping and will be wide receiver 2. But Logan Loya, obviously, he's one-dimensional. He is a slot receiver, nothing else. And I think if Titus can be just as good as in the slot as Logan Loya, or even a little bit less, a little bit worse in the slot, he adds so much more on the outside than Logan Loya. So, not really surprised the more I think about it that Logan Loya is not being involved in this one. But just based on everything we've seen from him the last couple of games, he just felt like a surefire, every day, every down wide receiver for UCLA. Under 10 minutes to go. Tie game 13-13. This is becoming quite the ball game. Low scoring, but really, really interesting stuff. Let's hope our Bruins can come through. Shout out to everybody in here. Leave a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Love seeing the subscribers going up. We're almost going to break the 30 count. Hopefully by the end of the stream. That would be cool. Liberty, 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 liberty. Come on, Bruins. Let's do it. Let's do it. Whew. One thing you wouldn't know about me based on what you're seeing is that I actually love to pace during football games, during sporting events. As a fan, I get nervous. I like to pace. Having to sit here for the entire game is really messing with me. I'm also a really active person. I am obsessed with fitness and everything, so it's also in my head that I haven't taken more than 30 steps in the past 3 hours. But, yeah, let's do this. Come on. UCLA takes over at the 28. Garber shows handoff. He gives it to Harden. The run game is just non-existent. I'm not a fan of abandoning the run, but at this point, it's just a wasted play. lot of expectations for TJ Harden this year with his guy, Deshaun Foster, becoming the head coach, and he has just not had it. He's had nowhere to go, though. It's not on him. 2nd and 9, Logan Loya out there. They're putting him in motion. It's an obvious pass situation. The blitz comes, so Garbers gets rid of it quickly to Harden, and he's able to pick up about 5. We'll take it. Garbers reads the blitz is coming, gets rid of it right away. He knows his hot read, which means if there is a blitz, he knows what throw he's got to make, and he made it. Third and 3, huge one. 3 tight ends, yet we're in the shotgun, and none of them are tight. It's a quick throw once again to Harden for a first down. Garbers and the offense anticipates the blitz again. They get it again, and the hot read once again is TJ Harden, who comes up gimping. He's got a bit of an ankle injury, it looks like. But back-to-back quick throws to TJ Harden with blitzes coming both times. Big opportunity for UCLA to drive down the field, get a touchdown with not much time remaining in this game. They can score a touchdown with like 4 minutes left. You're feeling good. Ethan Garbers, just like that, well over 200 yards passing. Play action. Here comes the deep shot. And it's a beauty. Sturdivant. Boom. That is what I like to see, man. This is looking like an offense now. Exactly. The announcer's so right there. That's what UCLA is going to be this year. Play action. I mean, clearly, Bieniemy doesn't like the quick, short throws for the most part. So it's play action. It's using these deep threats in Sturdivant and Flores and playing it off of it. You have to give Sturdivant so much respect over the top because of his speed that he's able to just hit on the brakes there, and he's wide open. Back to the run. Keegan Jones, nowhere to go. Loss of 2. I mean, like I just tweeted, at this point, it's just a wasted play when you run the football. So, Ethan Garbers has been phenomenal in the second half. 10 of 13, 162 and a touchdown, no picks. The only problem there is despite all the good things we're saying this second half, the game is still tied because 2 red zone opportunities both turned in to field goals. None of this matters if UCLA only scores 3 here, because then they're still very much in play to give up a touchdown and lose this football game. 2nd and 11 at the 41. Hawaii showing blitz. They bring it. The throw is a big hit on Sturdivant. Knocked free. 6:04 left. It's a huge 3rd and 11 coming up. Yeah, really good play by them there to break that one up. .604 to play. 3rd and 11. Game tied at 13. Feel like it's 4 down territory. I know that they've been kicking, but if you can pick up 5 or 6 here and it's 4th and 5 or something, you got to go for it. Garbers takes the snap. He's under a little pressure. Nope, the line picks it up. He's got all day. He steps up and throws. Oh, they look like they got there early. No. Ah, man. Very similar play to the last one. And UCLA is punting. Oh. This is really going to come down to the wire, isn't it? It really is. Honestly, Sturdivant maybe needs to make that catch. Yeah, it's a must punt here. In my opinion, if you get 6 yards or something, then it becomes a go for it on 4th and 5. But you got to run. You got to punt it here. And what a disastrous situation we're in after all. Despite outplaying this team in the second half, you can't convert touchdowns in the red zone, and now you are still very much in danger of losing this game. 5:51 to go. Ball at the 9. We'll take that. Oh, it's getting dicey, folks. It's getting dicey, folks. No, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know what we need here. We need a stop. Ugh. Ugh. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. Let me know in the chat what you think is going to happen. At this point, I don't know. I am really liking what I'm seeing in terms of the play calling, in terms of the play from Garbers for the most part. Couple missed throws there. He had the deep ball to Sturdivant that he missed, but he's been good in the pocket. The play calling's been a lot better. The run game has just been so terrible that it's really hard to be a good offense when you can only do one thing. Defense has to get another stop now. Oh, I'm stressed, guys. I'm stressed. The season is over if you lose this game. We're not expecting this team to really accomplish much, but the season is over if you lose this game. Oh, wow. Michigan, they're only up 13 with 4 minutes left in the fourth, but a pick six. I don't think Michigan's going to be the Michigan we've seen. And kind of a similar situation to us. I mean, they were up 13, though. We're tied. Come on, let's go. Hawaii starts inside their own 10 at the 9-yard line. This has got to be one thing and one thing only. A stop. 1st and 10, some pressure, throw into sideline for around 5 or 6. Jai says he needs a 30-second game summary. All right, here's the deal, Jared. One of the worst first halves I've ever seen from UCLA. Offensively, the play calling was terrible. The offensive line was even worse. UCLA only had one good drive, and it was because of 2 personal fouls by Hawaii. They get the ball inside the red zone, and then Garbers throws a pick in the end zone. The defense wasn't great. They gave up 10 points, but it was partially because of not 1 but 2 Garbers interceptions. There we go. 3rd and long. All right, trying to do a lot of things at once. But yeah, Jai, moral of the story is the offense was terrible. The offensive line, by far, the worst part, and everything falls apart after that. Because the offensive line was bad, the run game was terrible. The run game is terrible meant Eric Bieniemy needed to adjust as a play caller, and he didn't do it. He tried to keep calling the same plays you would call as if your run game was working, as if your offensive line was playing well, and it led to disasters. And then you come out with less than 30 seconds in the first half, already down by 7, inside your own 10-yard line, and Garbers throws a pick. Hawaii calls a timeout, 4:34 left in this one. 3rd and 8, that will decide this game. If UCLA gets the stop, it's looking like they will have an opportunity to maybe get a field goal as time expires. If they give up a first down here, we're looking like Hawaii may be trying to have a game-winning drive. This is way too stressful. Should not be the case. What's our win total for the season if we lose this? Brucey Bruce asks. I mean, it was 5.5 coming in. That's assuming you win this game, right? So instantly it drops to 4.5. But maybe it even drops to 4. Exactly. 3.5 maybe. Because not only does the 5.5 win total include Hawaii being a given, but it also then means they were so bad that how do you think this team can beat an Indiana or a Minnesota if they can't even beat a Hawaii, right? So, yeah, at the end of the day, the offensive line, it looks like, is just awful. And you can't do anything with an awful offensive line. I do like what I've seen play calling-wise from Bieniemy in the second half, trying to make up for the poor offensive line. But at the end of the day, this team has never been good in the red zone. Last year, 2nd worst in the country. So far, they're 0 for 2 in the red zone. Or 0 for 3 in the red zone, excuse me. And if you're not good in the red zone, and if you don't have a good offensive line, it's hard to put up points. So that's the biggest concern. This team does have big play possibilities, though. I mean, we saw it with Rico Flores down the field a couple times, J. Michael Sturdivant. Those are two big, tall, athletic wide receivers. The deep play possibilities are certainly there. But I remember this team being a run the ball, use Logan Loya under the middle, or, type of guy, or type of team. Right now, we're the complete opposite, and it's not worked for the most part. You need a good offensive line to play that way. 3rd and 8. This is a huge play right here, obviously. Hawaii called the timeout. They were about to delay a game. So here they come after the timeout. 3rd and 8. UCLA showing a 5-man front. A lot of movement on the line, but they only rushed 3. I like it. An actual disguise coverage for once. The problem is Hawaii has all day to throw, and someone gets wide open. Oh, huge completion. Hawaii to the 29-yard line. And just like that, UCLA is really at risk of giving up a game-winning field goal. I mean, he had all day to throw. If you're going to drop 8 in the coverage has got to be better than that. He had all day to throw because he only rushed 3. I'm actually fine with disguising it. It just did not work out. All right, 3:55 left. 1st and 10 from the 29 for Hawaii. They go to the run, which is good news for us. It's not worked for them for the most part. A nice play. Hawaii is clearly playing this as they want this to be the last drive. An injury now. Who is hurt? It's Hawaii's player. It's one of their offensive linemen. Oh, this is becoming way too stressful, guys. Way too stressful. Shout out to everybody in here. We're up to 12 viewers right now at once. About to reach the 100 mark for the stream. 13 viewers now live. 97 for the stream. So shout out to everybody in here. If you haven't already, leave a like on the stream, and also please subscribe. I promise you there is so much on the way, and the content is only going to get better and better. This is my first piece of content ever, and I've got a live scoreboard with a nice little graphic on the bottom, my logo up there. So if that's how it looks after or on my first stream, it's going to get a lot better, all right, as the channel grows. Okay, we're gonna have a video sometime next week reviewing this game. Not to mention, right after this game, I will be live on a different YouTube channel with the company I'm a part of, the Locked On Podcast Network, for the Locked On UCLA Postcast. It's a 30-minute post-game show live on that YouTube channel. So head on right on over there after this stream is over to go catch that live stream. I'll leave the link in the chat the second this game ends so that you can know to go over there and listen to my thoughts over there. 3:40 to go, 2nd and 9 for Hawaii. There is a delay thanks to an injury for a Hawaii offensive lineman. Leave a like and subscribe. Appreciate it all. Thank you so much. Let's grow this thing. UCLA deserves a good content creator, and I'm going to be that guy, all right? I grew up a UCLA fan. I wish it was there. It wasn't really there for me. I want it to be there for you guys. Let's do it. Still dealing with this injury here. Absolutely crazy that we are less than 4 minutes in this game and this game is tied. I'm tweeting right now. UCLA has dominated the second half, and yet, because of an awful first half and a lack of red zone execution, this half, the game is still tied, and they very well could lose. Just tweeting, UCLA has dominated the second half, and yet, because of an awful first half and a lack of red zone execution this half, the game is still tied, and they very well could lose. Time to execute and get this done. Second and 9, 3:37 to play. Clock running. Hawaii is taking its time. They clearly want this to be the last drive of the game, whether they score or not. They want this to be the last drive. UCLA only rushes 3 all day to throw, and the throw is could have been intercepted. Oh man, a dropped pick. The picks for Hawaii so far so far have not been earned by UCLA, in my opinion. A couple tip balls, but this one would have been earned. Good pressure by Jay Toya despite rushing 3. Good coverage and a throw that should have been intercepted. Disappointing that it wasn't, but hey, move on, because at the end of the day, it's 3rd and long. You've done your job. A pick would have been great, obviously, but you have done your job. 3rd and 9. Ashlock has been targeted 18 times. He's got 8 catches for 102, but he's on the sideline on 3rd and 9. Under pressure, throws. Hit as he throws. The ball's fluttering. Won't be intercepted, but it will be a stop. And UCLA has done what they needed to do. They get the stop, and it's looking like Garbers can have a game-winning drive opportunity. Look at Wallace. Responds to the lack of an interception on the previous play by hitting the arm of the passer as he's throwing. Wow. Big time play there. 4th and 9, they get the stop. You'll have 3 minutes to go march down the field and kick a game-winning field goal and beat Hawaii by 3. Based on how bad this team played in the first half, you will not complain any way you get the win. Line drive kick. Loya gets about 6. Let's go. 3:08 to play. Tie game. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. No excuses. Despite you being awful, you are in a position to win this game despite how bad you have been. If they're able to get this done, the A story will not be how bad this team played. It will be a game-winning drive. The B story will be how bad this team played. But, of course, if you're able to get it done, Garber's going deep. There's a flag on the play. Sturdivant was open deep, but he completely overthrew him. Flag at the line of scrimmage. Not a good sign unless it's offsides. It's a legal formation. Another pre-snap penalty for UCLA. Just been really disjointed in so many ways. This game is now 3.5 hours long. My, oh my. Sturdivant had him beat. Sturdivant actually got held there. There could have been a DPI called. He ran a good route. He had him beat. 6 penalties for 60 yards would be atrocious if Hawaii didn't have 10 for 97. 3:02 to play. 1st and 15. Garber's in the shotgun. Looking as all day. Fires across the middle. Big completion. Maliki Madavao for like 27 or something. Holds on despite getting chopped down. Garbers throws an absolute laser. He's over 250 for the game. He can turn this into an okay performance. He can throw it for 250 plus and 3 touchdowns. It's okay if you have 2 picks. Madavao, okay. 2:35 to play. 9 yards from the target line according to CBS. Back in the shotgun. You don't even think about running the ball, it seems like, with how bad it's been. Garbers, quick throw. Love it. To the backup tight end, Bryce Pierre. We know that Hudson Habermill is out for the year. So Bryce Pierre gets the opportunity, and he converts there. Love it. A quick throw. You read kind of a blitz coming in, and it will be the 2-minute warning. My, oh my. Look at UCLA. Making this one interesting, but they can try to come through right now. Garbers throws a laser to Madavao on 1st and 15. Then he throws it to his backup tight end, Bryce Pierre. 2-minute warning. Unbelievable stuff we're watching right now. Pretty crazy. Oh, man. Come on, oh man. Shout out to everybody in here. It's been a successful first stream. We're about to break the 100 views mark. We have 13 live viewers. If you are a live viewer, that hasn't left a comment, leave a comment. If you're a live viewer that hasn't liked the video yet, like it. If you're a live viewer that hasn't subscribed yet, subscribe. We're going to grow this thing, man. This is going to be the high-quality YouTube channel that UCLA fans deserve. Up to 28 subscribers. Appreciate all of you. Oh, just commercials and stuff. 2-minute warning. Time for UCLA to get this one done. I'm going to start setting up, just so you have an inside behind-the-scenes look at my life. I'm setting up my stream on my different YouTube channel for after this. Because, like I said, I will be live in the Locked On Sports Los Angeles YouTube channel, a part of the Locked On Podcast Network, for the post-game show, the Locked On UCLA postcast, directly after this game ends. Andrew Daughtery says, not a fan, but I have a bet on UCLA. How is it close? One of the worst first halves you'll ever see. That's how. UCLA down 10-0 at half, and that's probably friendly. 2 interceptions. Their only drive into the red zone, they throw a pick. Other than that, the offense was atrocious. The offensive line, abysmal. That's how it's close. They've been way better than Hawaii in the second half, but both times they get into the red zone, they're held to field goals. So this game should be like, 21-13, but 2 field goals instead. 1st and 10 from the 33 for UCLA. I hope your bet is money line and not spread. Underneath to Rico Flores, who's open. He's able to fight through a tackle and pick up a first down. Rico Flores been the player of the game probably for UCLA. Really impressed with him. Showing you the deep stuff. There he shows you the underneath stuff. No rush now. 1:40 to go. In field goal position. All right, it's money line. All right, good to know, Andrew. I know you're not a UCLA fan, but still leave a like, leave a comment. Hopefully you can keep betting on UCLA, and hopefully you can keep checking in. Minute 27 to go. Garbers throws, and it's tipped. Oh, man, not what you want to see when you're in field goal range. Is a play that stops the clock and almost results in... This is when you really wish you could have a run game. Because the no-brainer there, if you can even just get 4 yards on first down with a carry, you do that. You force Hawaii to call a timeout. But the run game has been so non-existent that you have to throw the ball on 1st and 10 when you're just trying to run the clock. Garbers 3 for 4 this drive with 41 yards. 2nd and 10 at the 23. They put Titus in motion. They're throwing again. Garbers looks deep. Now he'll run. He breaks a tackle, and he picks up 5 scrambling. Good job by Garbers there. Could have made a risky throw. Instead, he tucks it. He escapes pressure. Picks up 5. Forces Hawaii to call a timeout. And now UCLA's in a position where a first down wins you the football game. Because then you're just in kneel, and kick a short field goal situation. But even a... Yeah, exactly. Just listen to the announcer. If you have another... It's 3rd and 5. You would love 5 yards. This game's over if you do that, assuming you make the short kick. But even if you only pick up 3 or 4 here, Hawaii would have to use their last timeout and only have a minute to go get a field goal. But if you don't get the first down, you put a lot of pressure on the field goal kicker to make it, because if he misses it, then you're in a big-time position to lose this game. Minute 10 to go. They're showing UCLA fans shaking their heads in the crowd, even though they're in game-winning situation because of how bad they have been today. What a crazy first game of the Deshaun Foster era, of the Big Ten era. We have not led in this game. 3rd down and 5. Shotgun, a pass is most likely coming. Really would have loved this to be a situation where you can maybe run the ball, but it's just been so bad. Pressure coming. Garber's under pressure. He escapes. There's someone running behind him, and he does the smart thing. A really smart play there from Ethan Garbers. Do not underestimate how smart this play is. He easily can run out of bounds. He easily can make a risky throw, but instead he dives to stay in bounds, force Hawaii to call a timeout. It's a play that only a veteran, smart guy like Ethan Garbers would make. Very heads-up play. deserves all sorts of credit for doing that. 59 seconds left. UCLA will kick a field goal to try to take the lead. Cannot overstate how smart. Let's see what's down first. Yeah, the forearm is down inbounds. Cannot overstate how smart that dive from Garbers is. Most QBs run out of bounds there. Bagani with a kick to try to give UCLA its first lead of the Deshaun Foster era. And the kick is good. Bagani is celebrating like he just won the Super Bowl. He goes 3 for 3. The leading scorer of the game for UCLA is their field goal kicker. He's celebrating like he won the game. I was really impressed with Bagani for Cal. I think he is solid. I really do. Andrew Dowdery, shout out to you. Hopefully your bet hits. If it does, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. Jared says bang. Yes, bang indeed. Wow, oh wow. All right. So certainly, yep, Joseph, you're exactly right. Good luck to your bets there, Andrew. Good luck. Let's see if the defense can do it. The mother of the Hawaii quarterback is praying. We have a kicker for. I think I thought it when they made the acquisition. I thought it was going to be the case. I was impressed with him with Cal. I really was. I mean, against us, he was great. Wow. This is crazy. Just a reminder, right when this game ends, I will be going live on the Locked On Sports Los Angeles YouTube channel to give my immediate reaction. So please, I will drop a link to that stream once this stream is wrapping up. 56 seconds left. UCLA up 3. They could certainly give up a touchdown. We've seen much crazier things from a UCLA defense. The moral of the story is if you can get a tackle inbounds early in this drive, it just puts you in such a great situation. Oh, almost a deep completion for Hawaii on first down. It's incomplete. Would have been a first down. Would have been a lot. 53 seconds to play. $53 seconds. 52 seconds. 2nd and 10. If UCLA can get a sack, you're in an amazing position. If UCLA can just tackle a guy inbounds that isn't a first down, you're in an amazing position. 2nd and 10. Under pressure, they got the sack. They got the sack. They got the sack. Now stop celebrating. Get up because you know they're not spiking. It's 3rd and long. Less than 40 seconds to play. Hawaii's got to run, get everyone situated. UCLA fans getting excited. Hawaii getting set up. 3rd down and a mile. 30 seconds to play. 3rd and 21. Shager throws. It's caught, but it's not a first down, and it's inbounds. So the clock will run. There'll be less than 10 seconds when they snap this ball. Back everybody up. You can't spike it. Don't even play for the first down. Back everybody up. Even if they get the first down, they're in no position to win this game. 7 seconds left. 4th and 6. He's taking all day. Finally throws, and he fumbled the football. And UCLA's got it. And UCLA is 1-0 in the Deshaun Foster era. What a horrible first half. What a crazy ending. but UCLA wins it. Wow. UCLA wins it. What a fun first game for this stream. Tony says it's going to be a long season. It might be, but it's going to be a fun one. Congrats, Andrew, on the bet. Shout out Josh. Shout out everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. We're going to do this after every single game. Now, the football says he won $150. Well, good for you, buddy. Now, I would love to give you my post-game thoughts right here, but the moral of the story is I have a responsibility to give my thoughts. Jai says, who needs cable? I'll just watch this stream. There you go. Now what you're going to do is you're going to head over to the Locked On Sports Los Angeles YouTube channel and watch the Locked On UCLA postcast with me, Gavin Carlson, on that channel. I'm going to go ahead and leave the link to that stream right now so you can head over there. So please, when I drop this link in the chat, go on over and join me. I'll give you my immediate post-game thoughts live on that channel. So go head over. Don't waste any time. I'm going to drop the link in the chat right now. It says I have to sign in order to do it. So I'm going to sign in real quickly to Gmail. What a game. Unbelievable. This will be the usual series of events after every single game. Right when the stream ends, head over to the Locked On Sports Los Angeles YouTube channel. Thank you, Mother, for saying that it was fun. All right, I'm going to drop it in the chat right now. It's not letting me post the link. It looks like it's not going to let me post a link. That is unfortunate. All right, I'll type it in the chat. Locked On Sports Los Angeles. Go copy that, paste it in YouTube, go watch me live. I'll be live in about 8 minutes to discuss this game. What a win for UCLA, the first ever watch-along, UCLA football watch-along here on the GAV YouTube channel. It'll be up after the fact, so you can watch it. You can relive this ending. But for now, go join me on the Locked On Sports Los Angeles YouTube channel, and let's break down this game in about 8 minutes. Thanks so much. It was a real fun stream. We'll be back. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Go Bruins, 1-0 in the Deshaun Foster era in underwhelming but good enough fashion. Go catch me on the other YouTube channel. Take care, everybody.